could you get it off? In the aftermath, oh, would you leave it all out on the table now? Before the dust settles down, 'cause right before the sunrise, I can see the fear in your eyes. You thought I'd disappear for good now. You thought you left me dead, 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 dead. You thought that I was slowing down by now, but think again, think again. I thought that I was gone for good now, but I turn around and said, hey, hey, hey. You thought that I was slowing down by now, but think again. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. You and me, we're going and we're going head to head. I'm coming at you like a bull. All I see is red. Fire in my righteous eyes. You can't hide. 'Cause I'm the light illuminating every shadow up. I'm coming for you. I can see it that you're running off. I've been reading the signs. I beat the fear in your mind. You thought I'd disappear for good now. You thought you left me dead, 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 dead. You thought that I was slowing down by now, but think again, think again. I thought that I was gone for good now, but I turned around and said, hey, hey, hey. You thought that I was slowing down by now, but think again. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Yeah, listen up, I got the holy light in my command, and I got trouble, yeah, for you in my right hand. 'Cause you've been left now, open wide, so justified. I won't let the people down, gonna raise them high. We're getting louder every day, we're amplified. Done it with the light, you're gonna wanna be on my side. It's It's I'm coming for you. Yeah, you know it's full speed ahead. Yeah, yes, I'm coming for you. Yeah, you know it's full speed ahead. You thought I'd disappear for good now. You thought you left me dead, 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 dead. You thought that I was slowing down by now, but think again, think again. I thought that I was gone for good now, but I turned around and said, hey, hey, hey. You thought that I was slowing down by now, but think again. Full speed ahead.
Hey yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. How are we doing today? I was running a little bit late today, guys. I do apologize. Had to get some stuff done IRL, but we are here now. We're back at it. We're gonna do this. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you've had a good day so far. It's good to see you, man. It's good to see you. Trying to get back on the grind now, guys. After a week of no content, we're trying to get back into it. I uploaded a video earlier on, guys, just from the stream yesterday, talking about the whole female robot VA in CN, which is a whole wild situation. We got a little bit more to talk about on that actually as well, and just to I guess recap some stuff a little bit, because there's a little bit more to it as well, which we'll talk about that as well. We've got a couple of things to check out. a couple of videos, and then we're gonna get into it, man, because this stage is a freaking roadblock at the moment, chat. It is a roadblock. It's a big one. It's a big one. And we got to break through. We have to break through this. But hopefully everybody's doing good, guys. Welcome to the stream. Yo, BVM, what's going on, dude? Welcome to the stream. Jamie, hello. Rosandru, BS Commissions, Neo, welcome to the stream. How are we doing, everybody? It is good to see you. Let me adjust the volume on the music. It might be a little bit too loud. How are we doing that, man? We good? Are we all good, are we, guys? It's good to see ya. Yeah, apologies, running a little bit late today. I do apologize. Tomorrow I'll be back to normal. Might even try and get a couple of streams this week where we go live a little bit earlier, so we can like do some longer lock-in streams for this stage. Because as I say, I really want to do this stage E1 right, but it's going to take a little bit. It's going to take a little bit. We got to the second phase. We've just got to keep our defenders alive for that initial point. And then we've got to work out like our DPS and stuff, because the bears start flooding in, right? That's where we I think is going to be the real problem. The crystals, I think we could potentially deal with. Tallulah herself, I think we could potentially deal with as well. I think doing that and dealing with the bears, though, right? Like, you know, it's dealing with one thing, okay, then dealing with another thing, okay, and then the third thing is like, you know. So yeah, so as I say, I think a couple of streams this week and potentially next week as well. We maybe start the stream an hour earlier to get into it as well. Rosie went for this interview yesterday, so there's a potential. I think it's pretty much just been offered to her, right? I think the woman's that she really likes her that much. Like, she's even said, like, you know, if you want, wait, and she can come back if she wants to. I think she wants her that much there. So she's gonna decide what she's doing, sort everything out with her work, see what she wants to do, basically. And that might mean if she does get that, streams might start an hour earlier all the time. Because I'd have to be finishing around about 4:30 latest, because she starts work later and finishes work earlier, so it'd mean I need to start the streams a little bit earlier to continue getting them in, and then maybe a couple of days a week we'd do some evening streams maybe to balance things out to work around it, like. But that's all up in the air at the moment. I have no idea what she's going to decide to do. It's all on her at the minute. The ball is in her court, so to speak. But yeah, man. Hopefully everybody's doing good, guys. It's good to be back, man. I'm so happy to be back streaming. I really am. Ducklord, welcome to the stream. Yeah, there's a couple of things I just wanted to go over, and then I want to get into it. I do want to get into it. Yo, Linharth, welcome. Streamer man. Yo, just casual, welcome to the stream as well. How are we all doing, guys? Hopefully you're doing well. So, I think we'll hop straight into it. Let's hop straight into it, shall we, guys? Should we hop straight into it? Should we get on with this thing, shall we? Should we get on with this thing? So, yeah, shout out to everybody in chat, guys. If you haven't already, drop a like on the stream. Let everybody know we're live. FYI as well, I'd probably just let you guys know about it over the next couple of streams, just in case. Double check you haven't got restricted mode turned on your YouTube account, because it's affecting, I think, a lot of content creators out there. I've been offline for like the last week, so I don't know if it's really affecting my content so much. To be fair, like, my content's that sort of content, and I don't worry about views too much anyway. Like, I have ups and downs, you know what I mean? Some days I'll get a video that just does 7,000 views, and then the next day I'll get like 800 views. Like, I can't really... I suppose if you see like a consistent change, then we can maybe look at that. But yeah, just to let you know, more for you guys, if anything, you might be missing out on content from your favorite content creators if you've got it turned on, because I think it's quite aggressive at the moment. I'm sure it will get fine-tuned, but just to let you know, on your phone, on your browser, click on your little profile at the top right corner, turn it off, and jobs are good. And Anyway, yo, Kneecap, welcome to the stream. I've seen pretty much every tube tell the audience to... Yeah, dude, it's... I think some people are getting really hit hard by it, to be fair. Because I think what was happening, I think by default it's set to be off, but I think we were talking about it yesterday. It's either a bug, or I don't know if it's going off verified accounts, and if your account's not verified, it's just automatically on because they're assuming you're underage or something like that, or they can't verify that you're 18 or above a certain age. I don't know, but yeah, some people have been finding that it's turned on for them anyway. Just be a drama tuber, you can get tons of views, right? Right? Should just get into beefing with some other CCs and that, right? You know what's kind of funny? You know you got Saint on task, right? You guys know me. I've got no personal beef with Saint on task, right? Not a fan of the way he goes about stuff in his content sometimes, but I'm not got a personal issue with him at the end of the day. I'm quite good at separating the person from the content a lot of the time, and I've got no issues, right? But it's funny now. There's like a group of like content creators who like their content is based around in just being in opposition to Saint. It's kind of funny, man. I was like, I just could never make my content something like that personally, because like you really kind of like you're living on the fact that that person continues to make content, because without them, like what are you generating then? Your audience is just like, yeah, I don't like him too. You know? But yeah, dude, yo, there's a lot of cash and a lot of views in the drama content. I just don't know if my mental could cope with it, man. You know, sometimes just dipping into the gacha drama, sometimes like, bro, this is exhausting. You know, I like to just play video games and have fun and then talk about dumb stuff that video game developers do sometimes. Let's have a look. Yo, what's going on, Caliber? Welcome to the stream. Man, how's it going? CC gonna have to start adding check restricted mode to the usual CC. Right. You know where you have the little bottom third that pops up with a little like subscribe and then click and turn on the bell. It's gonna be like boom, bring up the little drop down, turn off restricted mode. No, saying, don't get me wrong. I'm not denying the like. As I said, I'm not a fan of like the way he goes about his content. Sometimes I do think he strawmans. I do think he's disingenuous. I do think he misrepresents. On the other hand as well, I think sometimes he's correct about things, right? Like, again, I've got no personal issues, but I'm also the type of person, even if I dislike somebody and they do a lot of stuff that I don't like and I think they're a certain way, I can acknowledge when people are right sometimes, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's just funny how there's like a group of people now who just their content is beefing with him. I just thought it's kind of funny. Hey, and more power to the people who do it. I'm not even judging him. I'm just saying I couldn't do that myself, right? I couldn't get up every day and be like, right, you know, let me go to this dude's channel to see what shit he's been talking today and rebut him. You know, it's just not me, if I'm honest. I'll call it out now and again. Yeah, I have done, you know. I've called Saint out. I've called other content creators. You know, I've made a video kind of calling out Kazahana. I've made a video calling out Saints. I made a video that was sort of calling out Saint, but it was more his community, if anything. You know, I'm not afraid to point and go, don't know about that one, Chief. You know what I mean? It's just not my, I don't want to base my entire content or any. So I find that very boring, personally. I'm good, thank you, Jamie. I'm good. Sinners versus Saints. Saints is reaping what he sows, in my opinion. The thing is, I don't even necessarily think it's reaping for Saint. I think Saint revels in this stuff. You know what I mean? You know? I think dude enjoys it. Yo, Chris, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Jerry, hello. Shout out to everybody in the chat, guys. People coming through now. Yeah, I do apologize. A little bit late today. I saw people in Discord was like, bro's going to be off for 7 days again. No, I was just running a bit late, man. I had to get some stuff done, so I do apologize. But yeah, it's good to see you guys. It's very good to see you. So yeah, we're going to continue on with JT8-3 as well today. I do want to get around to watching this video as well, the upcoming 6 stars video that Mr. Comment linked a couple of times, but I need to, like, maybe tomorrow we'll do that. We'll have, like, all Thursday. I've lost track of days at the minute because of everything that's been going on. It's Tuesday today, right? So tomorrow or Thursday, we'll have a bit of a bigger react stream, right? And we'll some of the longer videos. We'll check out some of the longer videos. So if you've got any ones that are a little bit longer, you know, like the 30-minute plus ones, I'm gonna say Thursday, but maybe tomorrow. But just if you've got any of those that you want me to check out. Sometimes some people are like, oh, dude, I want you to check out this video. I'll look at it like 50 minutes. I don't know about today, especially when we're trying to get some gameplay in as well, you know? Zero, welcome to the stream. Ends, how's it going? Blue, welcome to the stream. Lufasu, how's it going? Just like Enfield is an action game, not bad. I know, yeah. So, definitely not a core component of the game. Like, you're smoking drugs if you think that's was one that got me. Like you've seen it multiple times. I'll call a spade, and I'll call dude out when I think he's chatting shit, right? And there's been plenty of times when he has, right? You know what I mean? It's just I can't turn my whole personality into I want to beef with this dude online, right? You know, because there is a couple of content creators like that now. And hey, more power to him, right? More power to him. Do you? I do not judge it, honestly. End of the day, all this stuff's just video content, right? I really don't get in my feels about it, and I do try my best to. Now, don't get me wrong. There's some people on this place, on these sites, right? Who are terrible people, right? No denying that. But most people, I think, behind the scenes, are probably just chill people. Sometimes they just act out in content, and it gets them views, and they go, "Ooh, I'm gonna lean into that. This is profitable." And honestly, don't judge people, you know? As long as they're not hurting people, more power to him, right? More power to him. But yeah, that one got me. That one did blue. That was a funny one, that was. That was a funny one. How's it is Tuesday today, guys. Is it Tuesday today? Honestly, you know, because I had no internet for like a week. Give or take, whatever. And not being streaming, and like it's messed me up, man. It's Tuesday, right? Yeah, okay. Alright. Telling you, man, it not doing the traditional 9 to 5, man. It's honestly sometimes it's not good for your internal clock. You know? Yes, I have blue. They look awesome. They do look really cool, actually. They do look really cool. It's the internet fuckwad theory pics. What's the fuckwad theory? What's the fuckwad theory? It is Tuesday. Should be probably Tuesday today. Renegade, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, dude. When the bloke come back to like Sword to Text, it's like, fucking hell, welcome back to the 21st century, man. I appreciate you. To be fair, that dude who came to connect us back was a miserable bastard. Trying to have a laugh with him, and he was just, to be fair, he was working on a Saturday, so I was like, oh, I get it. Probably, dude was probably like, yeah, bro, fuck off, you ain't funny. I don't want to be here. I don't get paid enough for this shit. Probably walked in my room, seen my Miyabi mouse mat, and was like, what the fuck is wrong with this geezer? I do not want to be in this house as long as I need to be. More than I need to be, should I say. The propaganda will come true, I think. It's Tuesday, innit? It's Tuesday, bruv. It's Tuesday. So, there hasn't really been any new developments on the whole female rover VA, right? Apparently, though, I've been hearing, I don't know how true this is. Have you guys got any confirmation on the situation with her being the actual administrator? Because I'm hearing conflating stories that, contradictory stories, should I say, sorry, that are saying that she's not. But then I've heard that she is, right? And I've actually seen screenshots to show that she's, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Obviously, we know she's worked on Arknights for a fact, right? And she's worked on a bunch of other stuff as well for a fact. But is the female administrator actually factually true? Is that 100% confirmed? Because I've heard some people saying that that's not the case, and they think that she potentially is, but then other people saying that she just sounds very much like the VA that works on Enfield, which I think, I don't know. If it's not the case, though, I think there needs to be some clarity officially from somewhere just to clear things up so people don't get carried away with things, right? Because at the minute, this is one of those stories, right? And this is why I made to make sure in my video, right, I mentioned the word allegedly multiple times, because even though we're talking about it and things do not look great, I think it's always fair to allow people to prove their innocence, right? You know, things can happen fast on the internet, and before you know, someone's banged to rights, and screenshots are popping up left, right, and center, and especially when they're not in your native language, things can be misconstrued and misinterpreted and you know, incorrect, right? So that's why I made sure that we said that yesterday. Now, it seems that she definitely was following some of the people in this organization, and she was definitely baiting particular players, deleting comments from certain players while allowing comments from other groups to stay there. Now, who knows? Maybe that was out of fear that she didn't want to get doxed herself, because apparently she was a victim of this group prior, I believe, right? Now, I'm not 100% on that. This is, again, other things that I've heard from other people, because obviously I don't speak CN. I don't speak Chinese, man. That's gacha brain, right? I don't speak CN. I don't speak Chinese. So obviously we're having to go off a lot of hearsay for a lot of us EN speakers and using translators, which are not always accurate. So I just wanted to get that out there as well, right? You know, there's definitely some sort of link going on. She's apparently denied it even more, so she's getting lawyers involved as well. Now, I don't know if she's getting lawyers involved in regards to maybe attempting to stop the misinformation. I think it's more to because apparently when she got back from speaking to certain people, I believe she got back home, she contacted lawyers in regards to some harassment, I believe, maybe some other stuff, but apparently like she was getting lots of like notifications, two-factor notifications. So I think people were basically trying to hack her stuff, right? So I don't know if she's gone to the police of that. I'm not too sure if she's getting a lawyer involved in regards to potential wrongful termination of employment. I don't know how the laws work in CN. Again, a lot of this I'm going off information through the grapevine. It's the internet. We know how the rumor mill gets sometimes as well. So I just want to put that out there, that I am not speaking of this as fact, okay? And that's why, as I said yesterday in my video, I wanted to make sure we say allegedly. Whatever happens, it doesn't look good, right? It doesn't look good. No internet sent this man back to the Victorian era, right? Low-key, I want Enfield to not give a shit about it since it's Huyo drama and it should leave us unaffected. Again, I think if she is the VA of characters in Enfield, and it is proven that she has, you know, and I mean proven that she has links, or even if she hasn't had links, she has been doing some stuff that's not exactly good, right? Let's say she's been doing some malicious stuff. Maybe even if she doesn't have links to those groups, but potentially she's been encouraging doxing. Now, I'm not saying that's true either, because it looks like it's hard to say, right? From some of the posts, it looks more like she's kind of, it's almost like it's been allowed on her watch, on her pages, right? That's what it looks like to me, at least from that. Now, there's still these talks about having links to the groups, which, again, we still need to find all the information out and see if it's proven to be correct. But yeah, if that is true, any of that is true, then I think it is best for Hypergryph to part ways with that, right? Because if somebody's involved in stuff like that, you just don't want them involved with your brand, do ya? You know? I think it's best for everybody if they do part ways. Internet plus anonymity plus audience equals footward. Okay. Okay. My sources told me in a Discord that female Rover CN posted a video to try and clear her name. Unfortunately, it's CN and no translation yet. It's on Bilibili and I can send the link if you want. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind. Yeah, so all we know for a fact right now is she has been recast. She's no longer on Wuthering Waves. We know that she has actually made apologies in the past, but hasn't specified the reasons and exactly the specifics of the apologies. So we know that she's obviously admitted some kind of wrongdoing in the past, whether that was potentially that somebody interpreted bullying, that she was seen as allowing or facilitating doxing. We don't quite know yet, and I'm sure over the next couple of days, a lot of this will come to light, right? It seems like she's about to wait official announce, then this happens. So yeah, I agree. Yeah, Hypergryph have just got to do the things right. I think, and I'm the type of person, right? Innocent until proven guilty as well, right? I believe that somebody needs to be investigated first. Now, again, it could be a coincidence that Kuro let her go, right? It seems a bit too coincidental, right? That all this is happening and then they let her go. You know, it's as I say, there's usually no smoke without fire, right? So who knows? Maybe it's just a massive coincidence, but you know, it'd be a bit of a stretch for me personally. So something must have happened, whatever it might be. Something's obviously happened for her to be let go, right? We'll have to find out what that is as things go forward. But it's not looking good, bruv, right? That's all we can say. It's not looking good for her, right? Potential career-ending moments. So if she's innocent, she needs to get her shit together, get her receipts, and she needs to basically put it out there to prove it. And I will definitely be one of those people. If she does, I'll be make sure to make videos on that as well, because we We know what the internet rumor mill can be like, right? But it's not looking good from all the stuff we've seen, if I'm honest. Silver Ash Slave, welcome to the stream. You know, you might think that way, but the targets of those extremist CN fans of Hypergryph, CN base go crazy, that kind of stuff. Devs didn't put names officially till release, until his last beta test. You can tell it's a person, you know, when you hear the voice, but it's not official since it can be changed from. But yeah, that's kind of what I heard as well. There was no actual listings, right? So it's a bit of conjecture, right? Okay, all right, but we do know that she's worked on Arknights and a bunch of other stuff as well. So whatever the fact, Hypergryph might want to just do that anyway. You know what I mean? If it is found out to be that's the case, especially since Hypergryph have, like, you know, they were massively involved in, like, going after these people before, right? Because we know this group, we know the group anyway is very nefarious, very malicious, and now again, I can't say this for a fact, but I've heard that people have confirmed she was following some of these people in this group, which is not a good look, right? It's not a good look, really, when you think about it. So, whatever, you know. Now, that doesn't mean somebody's guilty of anything, but it's just, you know, it's not a good look, is it? There's such a thing as separate the art from the artist. Agree. That's what I say when it comes to content creators. Basically, the idea is normal people turn into complete fuckwads online, but not in real life. Well, yeah. You know, big companies work. They will let people go preemptively, even if it turns out afterwards it's all BS. Yeah. And it's a shame, right? It's a shame. And I think we've created a culture like that online, haven't we? But, like, at the same time, you can understand companies, because if they are slow to act, then they get accused of being slow to act. And, you know, because already people are turning this, I've seen, already people are turning it into a Wuthering Waves versus Genshin. Because I've already seen people saying, look how quick Kuro acted compared to how Hoyoverse acted with some of the nefarious VAs that they've had over the years. And it's just like, really? Is that what we're doing? Is that really what we're doing? You know? Like, this is like crazy stuff that's happening. We don't know any of the facts yet. And people are already, how can I spin this into a Genshin v Woo? Yeah, gacha players are gonna gacha play, right? Yo, Yaz, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, which I thought was kind of funny. But yeah, so hold on a second. Let's get into it, shall we? All right, let's do this. Let me get OBS open up so you guys can see what's going on. Chat. Oops, I opened up OBS twice. My bad. Alright. The court of public opinion, right? Right, exactly. Gacha players have rotted their brain too much of tribalism. For real, man. Like, everything breaks down to that, right? It's just like, bro, like, you know, what the fuck? How'd you turn this into a reverse Genshin, man? It's just mental. Actually, mental. Speaking of that as well, have I got this post here? Where is it? I might have it. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. This is made me laugh, right? So, Narushio made a post yesterday, right? This was yesterday. Obviously, this is when everything was breaking. Everybody was finding out what was going on. PSA CMVA a female rover will replace due to internal conflict between fans. Right? That's obviously information we have, but it is a weird way for it to be worded, right? Dear Rover, after internal discussions, our team has decided to replace Chinese voice actors, blah, 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 blah. Thank you for the continued support and understanding, right? We know all of this anyway. And then, this just made me laugh. That's why Mal Rover is better. Right, which at first, I don't know, man. I just took that as, it's kind of funny. You know, they're just lightheartedly poking Mal Rover dominance, right? Fuck female Rover. It's just funny because Narushio was, like, really triggered by it. I think some people are reading too much into this to just justify a certain preference for Mal Rover being dominant. Please remember, this was about the voice actor, not the character itself. It's like, bro, it's not that deep, man. It's just a joke. I thought this was just a joke, dude. Maybe not. Still having a male MC in a game dominated by female characters is standard in video games since forever. Help yourself. Truth hurts. Sorry, Mr. Modern Audience. What is the fuck? It's like, bro. Like, it's like, yo, people are just out here beefing now. It's just like, man, the yeah. the gacha community, man, it's just like it's just funny. It's just funny, man. Like, it's real funny. Like, what are we doing? Like, we're talking about this, and then within a couple of comments, people are beefing over what who the game's targeted at. Who is the audience? Oh, funny though, funny. So yeah, I'm annoyed because with my browser issues I had last week before I lost my internet, I think it was when they changed my line at the junction. I think it changed my IP address, and I think with that, Google detected that it was coming from a new device, and Google signed me out. And obviously I was just a little bit, I'm cautious, so I cleared all my cookies and all my cache and everything like that. And I was logged out to Bilibili. Now, I've had this Bilibili account for a while. I forgot which email it's connected to, man. So I can't log into Bilibili at the moment. I only noticed today. So I'm going to try and sort that out as well, so we can have a look at some stuff on the CN side of things. Because obviously, when you're not logged into Bilibili, there's only so much stuff you can look at. Because I went over there today and I was like, oh, let's have a look, see what's going on the Bilibili side of things. But I can't really look at too much stuff at the moment. So it kind of sucks. But yeah, it's just breaking down. You've got people like Steam Bun X claiming that the Woo community drama as well. VA hinted that they'd be playing MC. Players thought the Min Chao Woo at, but it was just Minecraft did it again when she said, I'm going to play a game where I voiced the female MC, and it ended up being Wuxia a game instead of Woo at. Now that got Woo player base triggered and went after her. Also, the doxing victim bro literally posted his own info in the comments and claimed, oh my god, I'm doxed. I don't know how true that is. Apparently this is BS. Again, I don't know. We're going off a lot of CN stuff. We don't have all the info right now. Hopefully we'll get some like content creators will come through who understand and will be able to give us all the information, right? Because at the moment we've got a lot of people posting a lot of stuff we just don't know, right? So yeah. You have all the data on you, bro. Still go, who this, right? Have a review your emails for confirmation emails. Yeah, I can't remember, like, obviously you have to do it for the mobile when you initially sign up, and I'm like, did I put it on my main mobile phone or my secondary? I guess it's like a burner phone, but it's mainly for like, it was an offline phone initially, but then I've stopped using it as that. So I kind of started using it for backup stuff that I was like, you know, even though Bilibili's a safe website, sometimes I'm a little bit paranoid with signing up to certain things. I am. So like, if I do have an email or I have to link a phone, I'll use like burner emails just in case, you know. I don't know. I get paranoid like that. I do. I just can't remember which one I've attached it to. Oh yeah, Genshin Impact's getting an Among Us collaboration that's starting September 10th. I didn't know anything about this. It's an interesting one. So what's the deal then? So a Paimon cosmetic set. So is that when she's in game, or is that like? Because that looks like a chibi design. Is she gonna get a? Is she gonna get a cosmetic in game for that? I miss your comments. Sorry, bro. Sorry. What did you say? Say that she to my face, meet me on the playground after school, dickhead. Right, dude. That's exactly what he breaks down into, right? You know? Got to play sometimes, man. So yeah, I guess this is kind of cool, right? I guess it's kind of cool. Do people even really play Among Us anymore? I don't think so, but hey, you know, oh, Among Us is getting... okay. I was thinking that, because I was like... Yeah, it is. It's the Among Us design, right? Okay, yeah. Somebody who's never played Among Us. I don't care anyway, but as you say, a little bit late, right? But I guess for people who play Genshin, they're getting that in Among Us. They're getting the most annoying character in Genshin in Among Us, then, so... What's going on, Anonymous? We're just talking a little bit about the whole... female VA situation. I did notice as well when it where was the other one now? I think I've lost it. Did I have it on another tab? Okay, so the gacha gaming subreddit have locked the post actually regarding the female rover VA. Now, they're citing the reason they're doing that is for the spreading of misinformation that's happening. So, this is from the gacha moderator for Gacha Gaming. Comments have been locked due to the rampant spread of misinformation. Please note, as of the time of this message, there is currently no evidence that the VA in question participated in or is/was a member of the group alleged to have contributed to the doxing, harassment, or cyberbullying of many fans. This is actually true. There is no actual, that we know of yet, clear-cut evidence, right? Again, this is what I said in the video multiple times. It just seems that potentially there's the idea that she's following some people. They're kind of orbiting her content, right? Pages and stuff like that. There's been allegations that she was part of the group a couple of years ago, and there's multiple other allegations as well. So I think that's a fair statement to make, personally. The VA has publicly disputed these claims and actively investigating the possibility of taking legal action. Can we have a look at this here, actually? Dude, I hate cookies. I hate cookies. I absolutely hate cookies. Just give me, is there not an option to just, let me just double check here for Imager. Can I just have a reject all? Alright, let me translate this chat. Let's have a look what she's got to say. Let's have a look what she's got to say, shall we? Alright, let's let ChatGPT do it. ChatGPT do its thing a second. Guilty until proven innocent is the standard for the internet. Yeah. Again, that's why I wanted to make sure in my video. I said allegedly, right? You know, just in, you never know, just in case as well. When you're making videos, sometimes you gotta be careful on the internet. That's why when it came to like the Infinity Nikki stuff before, when like there was talks of criminal stuff potentially, I was like, allegedly, people are saying these because like I don't want no fucking cease and desist letters, you know, because like sometimes content creators will be out here like, you know, banging people to rights when like, you know, we haven't got any proof just yet. Like things are not looking good. Right, but like we don't have any actual full-on proof. Yay, Cookie! No. Is she going to be replaced? Yeah, she's already been let go apparently. Don't give me cookies, guys. He hates those. How do this man hate cookies? Yeah, she's gone in Wuthering Waves. I'm expecting other people to follow suit. I would expect other people to follow suit, right? It's, you know. Okay then. So, ChatGPT translation. You know. Not always bang on, but usually roundabout good enough from what I've seen personally. So we got here a brief explanation to everyone. This is from the VA, right, after these accusations have been made. So let's read this then. On the evening of September 5th, I posted a status update, and shortly after, I encountered severe cyberbullying and doxing. At 12:30 AM, I received a large number of verification code text messages on my phone. Switch my AC off. I tried contacting a lawyer late at night, but the law firm could only start handling the case during working hours. So today is the earliest I could begin formal legal procedures. During this time, I did not delete my post or go silent out of guilt. The platform also did not remove the post because it contained inappropriate content or involved slander. There will be a clarification video. I am not someone who encourages or guides online violence, nor am I someone who spreads false information. This morning, I went to a law firm to consult and just finished giving a detailed statement. I'm preparing to file a case and will pursue accountability for the individuals involved in this doxing incident. Those who have been affected or disturbed by this situation, I sincerely apologise. I've already contacted the people involved in the incident and will explain everything clearly and take full responsibility. So I do think it is fair to at least allow this person to have their moment to you know, to take account of everything that's happened. Obviously, they said they're going to take responsibility and to give them opportunity to prove, you know, to tell their side of the story, right? I think that's only fair. If we're going to talk about this person like this, you know, whatever's happened, right? Now, if all of these things come to light that are true, that she was involved with this group, that she has potentially doxed people, that there has been these accounts of cyberbullying, if they are true, now I'm not saying they are, then of course she deserves to lose her job, right? But if they're not, you know, obviously it sucks to lose your job. So I do think somebody deserves their moment to come in and say, look, man, this is all BS. Because, again, also on the EN side of things as well, we've got to accept, man, 99% of us don't speak CN, so we're going off hearsay and hope that the people who are telling us the truth, telling us this stuff, are telling us the truth, right? And then using things like Google Translate and ChatGPT and all this sort of stuff. So, of course, there's going to be, you know, some Chinese whispers, pardon the pun, that could potentially change the situation, right? So, can't believe my favourite streamer hates Cookie. No. Kudos reason for removing makes more sense now, at least. They're removing entirely based off public opinion right now. Well, yeah, if this statement of this internal conflict with fans, that's like, that kind of does like lead to the idea that potentially it is a reaction to the court of public opinion, which, if it turns out to be incorrect, then they're not going to look great in that regard, are they? You know, especially if I don't know employment laws in CN. I don't know. You know, maybe she's got a case and then be able to take them to court for like wrongful termination or something like that. Who knows? Yo, Dr. Batanga, welcome to the stream. How's it going? How's it going? If it's proven false, Coral's liable for damage, in my opinion. Well, it's potentially, again, don't exactly know how the litigation side of things in China works in regards to, like, you know, how liable people are for things such as slander, malicious communications, that sort of stuff, right? Of course, I don't know the employment laws and stuff like that. So, yeah, potentially, you know, she might have a case if a lot of this comes out to be untrue, where she could actually potentially go after people, right? Again, we're talking a lot of if, buts, and maybes at the moment, aren't we? So we're gonna have to wait and see what happens. So what you're saying is Enfield might not be laid. Coping to the max, bro. We got to flip it into some Enfield copium, right? Again, we don't know if she's actually involved in Enfield. We just, there's a lot of people that believe she is. We don't have any official information on the VA. There's just, it sounds like that. We know that she's worked for Arknights, so it kind of makes sense that potentially she might be working on with the game, but we just don't know just yet, do we? We just don't know. Again, and as soon as I find out that information, I will make a follow-up video to the other video that I made, because like I said, I made to make sure all this is alleged. We did talk about Enfield, and if she's not involved in Enfield, I want to get that out there more than anything, you know what I mean? Get some cult back on the go for Enfield. But yeah, if she is involved with the VA in Enfield, unless Hypergryph want to launch the game without a CN female voice actor, it's going to mean all hands on deck, right, to not potentially delay the game. Unless this is something that may have possibly been brewing. I don't think so. It all only seems to have come to light recently. So I can't see that Hypergryph have front-run this and potentially made changes already. So potentially it could, right? It could. Who knows? It depends on how deep everything goes, doesn't it? I mean, going legal for the doctors, but not the company that throws you under the bus, kind of sus, but who knows? So, apparently, I believe that, now, I don't know if this is, it's in this actual message, right? Or there was a further message, and it just hasn't been translated here, that apparently she did actually state something to the tune of that she came back home and then found out the bad news, which I think was her finding out that she'd lost a job. So I think this might have taken place prior to her finding out that she was no longer employed by Kuro. So I'll just want to put that out there. That might change. She might want to make that sort of action, right? Who knows? But I think this was all prior to her finding out, right? Because this says, obviously, this was on the 5th. Which obviously we found out now that she's been let go, but that could have happened a couple of days prior. So I'm not too sure just yet. This might all happen just prior to that. So yeah, we'll have to see. 50% from one side, 50% from the other side. The truth is somewhere in the middle. Exactly. Yeah. I think that'll probably be the case now. If I'm honest, again, don't know because this is hearsay, but I've heard she's following certain people. She's definitely allowed some kind of malicious communications to go on within her page because she's already acknowledged that, I think, and that's what I think this is what she's talking about, taking responsibility here for. So she's obviously at best been negligent and then potentially at worst been malicious. And as you say, it's probably somewhere in the middle, right? You know, it probably is somewhere in the middle, I'd say. So yeah, I guess it's all about her bringing the receipts now, and I'm sure CN, we know what CN's like. They will be out there now getting the receipts also, and I'm sure within the next few days we'll get some more information on this, and everything will come to light, and it'll be definitely interesting, right? Because this is I think has been right. Of course, people losing the job, somebody almost self-deleting, doxing. These are like bad things, right? They're outside the normal drama of, haha, look at this game, did dumb stuff with the gacha, right? It's bigger than that. But like, it's still, I just find it incredibly interesting, I do, because it's like, this is drama, right? You know, like when people are just doing dumb stuff. This is, because like, this is actually kind of dramatic, right? You know, when I was talking about it yesterday, the idea, allegedly, we're amping up the drama side now. Somebody was involved in a criminal organization that's out to destroy other games and communities, then goes on to work for the companies that she was potentially involved in, attempting to mess. You know, it's just like, you know, it writes itself. Allegedly. Now, I'm not saying that she was. I'm just saying, like, it'd make a cool mini Netflix series, right? So yeah. Lord Rings, I'm skydiving in China if they play further. Well, they didn't confirm it. They just made a tweet at the end of a thread that acknowledged that there was a beta now, which hasn't come to fruition. So that was a bullshit tweet, at least in part, and then did say that the game will be out next year. So the fact that the first part of the tweet kind of got debunked by the fact that we still have no beta yet, makes me think that the second part, you know, who knows? But if we have a beta that happens soon, maybe it was a tweet that just wasn't supposed to go out. I said this, I think that was a tweet that was supposed to go out at some point, because I believe that when these companies do this sort of stuff, and I think Hypergryph are probably working, Griffline are probably working with Western media companies, that they will probably find out just before we do about stuff to keep it stum. It's happened before, and companies like media companies have let things slip, right? You know, so who knows? Who knows? We don't really know yet, do we? So yeah, this drama that actually matters, not just another high school slap fight drama. Exactly right. Yeah, this is a sort of, now again, as I've said before, the drama I like to get involved with, I guess, talk about, report, if you will, like I'm a fucking journalist, you know, chat about, really, is usually like dumb in-game stuff where game developer made dumb update, game developer release buggy patch, game developers scamming the player base, you know? I don't really care about, oh, this gacha creators having a fallout with this gacha creator, okay, whatever. I tend to usually stay away from real life stuff because it's sometimes a little bit too heavy, especially when it can be potentially criminal. But this I just found fascinating. I just found it fascinating. So it's one of the reasons why I kind of wanted to touch on it a little bit. But again, I'm the type of person that acknowledges I don't have all the information here. I'm not the sleuth. So I've in my previous video, I wanted to make sure this is all alleged. Not even just as a legal protection for myself, just because there's human beings involved, right? And it must be a terrible place to be on the internet when you're accused of some terrible things and it's not true, right? And everybody's kind of just, the vultures are circling. It mustn't be a nice place to be, right? You know? And we've spoke about, like, you know, how this group was involved in trying to get people to self-delete, and somebody nearly did. I think when we're talking about things like that and then everybody jumps on a bandwagon, I think it's best to first get the information first before we start, like, saying things about people, because yeah, you just don't know what can happen, right? You know, things can go downhill fast in these situations. The internet can be a fucking, like, a ruthless place, can't it? Can be a ruthless place. I think we should be careful sometimes. I think even as a very small content creator, right, I understand I can potentially put out a video. Who knows how many views it might get? It happens, right? You see people who've got 1,000 subs sometimes get 100,000 views. You just don't know, and I think you should be careful in what you're saying, man. Greetings, Crystal. Gacha players making a fool of themselves like the whole women not being nominated games. But yeah, that was a funny one for me. That was a funny one. So yeah, we're kind of up in the air at the moment. She said, not true, nuh-uh. Other people are saying, yeah, she's been fired. And now we wait. and we get some information, and let's see if she has the receipts to prove herself innocent. Because I hope she does, right? I'm not one of those people that are like, ooh, I hope she was involved in this, because, you know, she's obviously talented because she's worked on multiple things, right? You know, so I hope that it's not true and that it's just a big misunderstanding, or, like I say, negligence at worst, right? I guess we'll have to wait and see, though. We'll have to wait and see. Don't even understand what we're talking about. It was just basically the voice actor. She did Gravel, Hibiscus, Tea Applesauce, the female rover in CN. She worked on like Resident Evil, a bunch of stuff, right? She's been fired from Wuthering Waves because apparently allegedly, she had connections and was potentially involved with a group in China that's actually been labeled as a criminal organization now. They've been accused of targeting Arknights players, developers, CCs, Wuthering Waves, other games, and doxing people, all this sort of stuff, like, right, hacks, DOSs, all this, denial of services, all this sort of stuff. And it's come to light that apparently she potentially had links to them, right? She's lost a job. We don't know that that's why she lost a job, but, you know, it's all come to light at the moment, so that's kind of where we're at the moment. So, yeah. Be careful of what you're saying, Drama Catcher YouTubes. Need to hear that more. I think so, right, you know. Like I say, end of the day, I always look at it like, it's just light-hearted internet stuff, but then I admit, as I say, the internet can get wild sometimes. I do think people should be careful of what they say sometimes, right? Definitely. I usually say so far away from these dramas. Yeah, I don't blame you, dude. Don't blame you. I do as well myself sometimes. I just found this fascinating because it was like really dramatic, like movie lines, story dramatic, like it could be a mini-series. I was just like, man, like, you know, we talk about Rhodes Island, don't mind employing criminals, but do Hypergryph. Allegedly. So yeah, that's all that's gone on. Apparently, Limbus company are after remaking a bunch of assets as well, because they found out they accidentally copied. I think it's an accident, because if you look at it right, it's quite a generic symbol that I think it's one of those where it could be like subconscious or just coincidental. Who knows? Maybe they did. I don't know. The marker cane design from Supernatural. So we've updated the sign on Sinclair, and those will be Sovereign of Star. We realized the previously used image of the sign was inaccurate. The following image is returning the sign will be changed, illustrations, icons, story sprites, and more. And it's this image here that you can see, and it's because it's in Supernatural. It's the same photo. It's the same photo, right? But I think this is one of those things. I think this is easily, like, either subconsciously or just accidental. This is why I said before, you know, when we had these conversations about unique in design, about, like, unique is like a really hard concept sometimes, because we're always inspired by things, whether conscious or subconscious. And sometimes I think, you know, it happens that potentially you've heard something, seen something somewhere, and yeah. I remember when I was a kid, right? I had this idea that I was gonna come up with like company names and stuff, and I was gonna be a designer and all this sort of stuff, right? I had a bunch of different names, ones that I won't go into because they're connected to, like, I guess, doxable stuff. And then I come up with this idea of a company called Amtrak, and I was like, yo, that's a sick name, Amtrak. I like that. I don't know what the company's gonna be, but I like the name. And then I found out it's a train company in America, right? So I must have seen that on a movie or something somewhere when I was a kid. So I don't know. You know, it's just, it happens, right? It happens. We're chucking under accidental subconscious. Yeah, I'd like to think so, right? They've obviously acknowledged it, and it looks like they haven't had any, like, cease and desist. So I'm guessing that they were just like, oh, wait a minute. You know? Some dude was rewatching Supernatural again, and he was like, oh, shit. That's where that came from, right? So, yeah. Bro, I could have accidentally made that, right? It's quite generic, right? It's quite generic, so I think it's really possible, like, you know, you're just coming up with, like, symbols and stuff, and Boom. Next thing you know, you've copied a symbol from something, right? It's all just drama until things get potentially criminal. True. Got to be careful about having the end mark or tattoo on your forehead now. He's probably a fan of the show. They had it in their mind. Probably not intentional. Just yeah, I agree. There's limited random lines and dots you can smash together while trying to... Exactly, yeah. I think when you're coming up with, like, symbols, right? You know, when people are designing, like, fancy languages and stuff, right? You're gonna, you know... It's gonna happen, right? End of the day, as you say. It's something that could be totally coincidental, that. Usually when it comes to, like, these copycats, shall we say, you can usually look at something and go, oh, I don't know, that's a bit sus, but something like this, it's so generic when you think about it, like, easily be, you know, well, that's fair play to the devs. They've looked at that and gone, maybe that is a little bit too close, actually. You know what? We'll change it. So, yeah, I don't think it's a big deal at all. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, makes sense. Really is a basic design, so I definitely can see them coming with the same idea. Exactly, right? Oh, well, there. The problem is that the symbol is one-to-one visually. It's close, and they also named it identically to what is called in the television show. Is that true? The sign of Sinclair. Okay. All right. Then maybe it's potentially a bit more subconscious rather than hey, who knows? They might have just copied it right. I'm starting to lean more to subconscious, maybe copied here rather than just an accident. Marker Kane, sign of Sinclair. Do you know? I think I've watched that video, T. I've watched that video. You know, little bit closer there, right? Similar symbol, sign of Sinclair, marker Kane. You know, no biggie though. It's not biggie really, if you ask me. Master, I'll just say you were inspired by it. Make a collab with Supernatural. See, like, when you think about it as well, Supernatural probably would work quite well with Limbus Company, right? I haven't played Limbus Company, but, like, you know the videos we've watched about the universe and the lore, and I've never watched Supernatural, but I know Demon in chat's a big fan of Supernatural, and just kind of what I know about the premise, probably would be a good fit, wouldn't it? Probably would actually be a good fit, right? And I guess with, like, a design like Limbus Company, I guess it kind of would make sense when you think about taste that there might actually be a fan of the show, right? I feel like it's incredibly hard to not accidentally... Yeah, I agree. As you say, it's a really simple symbol, right, you know? I think for me, the fact that it's just similar, the marker Kane, sign of Sinclair, that just makes me think that potentially it was either inspired by, subconscious, or it was a little Easter egg, potentially. But then somebody's come along in the company in legal and gone, yeah, we might need to change that, boys. I get it, you know? But corporate won't like this. Potentially, right? Could be one of those things. That happens in companies. Creative people come up with stuff, and then somebody goes, you're not technically infringing on rights there, but somebody potentially could have some legal, you know, there could be some legal ramifications here. So I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, I wouldn't look at this and think that's plagiarism for me, right? I'd say this is more inspiration. It's more you know, a shout out to the show, if I'm honest, if anything. I don't know what the legal definition, if it would come under that, maybe, who knows, but they've made the changes anyway. They've acknowledged that they're going to change it, so yeah, at least it ain't the Ascalon incident. True. Limbus Company characters inspired by real works like Dante's Inferno, Metamorphosis, and the like, so Sinclair and Sign of Sinclair probably is more intended than accident. Yeah. Just go the Lilac route and ask for a collab of all the shit you're a fan of. Right, exactly. Like, I feel like that would make sense, man. I feel like it would make sense. I don't think it would be a good fit since they're more about hunting the weird and wonderful, where Limbus everything is ordinary and corporate, but that's exactly why it could work. Imagine Dean going and they just accept this. This is all fucked up, but they act like it's way, it's just way everyday shit. Right? Again, I've seen lots of clips on YouTube Shorts of Supernatural, right? And I actually do have a little model of the Supernatural car. Weird one. I think I got it out of a loot crate. I've never watched it. Maybe I should watch it. Is it worth a watch? Because Demon Tech, who comes into the channel, I don't know if he's still here. He's probably doing his dailies on Wuthering Waves. Demon LZ, he loves the show, I believe. So maybe it's worth a watch. Maybe it's worth a watch. All right, Epic 7 is doing a free run collaboration. Kind of interesting. I still need to get around to watching free run. I like watch the first episode, yeah, and then I just never watched it again. People bang on about it. I kind of want to watch Dr. Stone at the moment. That's one that's on my list. I need to watch the new episodes of Kaiju number 8. And I would like to watch I would like to watch free run though. I would. Yeah, people bang on about it. I think Dr. Stone's gonna be the next one for me though. Maybe after Dr. Stone I'll check it out. But yeah, collaboration for any Epic 7 fans. I don't play Epic 7, so I'm not too bothered about that. It's just a fun female rover. We got the Genshin Impact Among Us collaboration. Some more stuff on Rover there. I did want to look at something else here. This is just the information before, you know, when this group we're going after Arknights, which I was going to talk about the other day. We might actually go over this again one of the days when we talk a little, depending on the information that comes out about this rover situation, whether it's worth talking about. Watch it, especially the early chapters where it's less epic and more backyard monster stuff. The only way to know collabs Arknights would have is to follow low light socials. And Dungeon Meshi, it's funny as fuck. I like Dungeon Meshi. It's kind of like a mix between Monster, Weak Cop Show, Western Lone Ranger, and modern day Hick. Right, okay. It's pretty fun. I'm beginning to feel like Free and Dungeon Meshi, Persona 5, and Nier Automata on a little wheel and catch a dev spin it to figure out the next collab. It's kind of, yeah. I know. How's it going, Fat Lass? Welcome to the stream as well. Is that what he was talking about, T? It was because I saw that video. I was in the car park waiting for Rosie yesterday, and I clicked on that video, and she got back in the car literally like about 30 seconds later. So I didn't see what he was talking about. So he was talking about the theory. So why did he regret advertising it? Out of curiosity, what was the reasoning for Interesting. Freeman gets new episodes in winter, so it'd be nice to catch up on that. Have any of you guys watched Dr. Stone? Hold up a second, chat. I didn't save him. Yeah, the TLDR, he said he regrets advertising them because they apparently have been using AI art and the devs had a Q&A session and he asked them about it and they ignored it, and to him that's an admission of guilt. Ah, okay. I think could be wrong. Let me double check. I think Tectone said he wouldn't work with them again as well. Now, let me just confirm. And just maybe not then. Was it then? I could have. It might not have been. It might not have been a theory then. I remember Tecton saying something about, I thought it was a theory, saying he didn't want to work with them because they botted one of his videos to 1 million views. But I don't see the video. So maybe he wasn't talking about that. Sure it was a theory though. Maybe it wasn't 1 million views. Maybe it was a different, I don't know. I think it was a theory restart. It might have been a different game though. I just swore it was that game that he said he wouldn't work with again though. Okay. Man, it's not having a good time. Is it a theory restart? Really not. Dr. Stone is a fun watch. It's fun. Yeah, something like people like turn to stone, yeah, and like he wakes up or some shit, yeah. It's on the is very accurate on the science stuff, but casts are practically superhuman. It's much, yeah, it looks really cool. I'm gonna check it out. Might actually start watching it tonight. I still need to get around to watching Arknights on. He said if they just went that way, they are just went there, they are and be honest about it, it wouldn't be such a big deal for him. But they're hiding and ignoring this question. Is it something they can let go of? That's fair. All right, I respect that. I respect that. You know. Because I am one of the type of people, because like, somebody said that to me when I was talking about Sword of Convalaria. It was like, I can't play that game because they use AI art. And, I think they do. I think they like, use AI to generate some stuff and then they touch it up post-generation, I guess, or something like that. I believe. I'm not saying that's for a fact. I think it's true, though. I don't mind. If the characters look cooler, I don't really care. I don't think they use it for all the characters. I think just for, like, the not, like, legendary characters and stuff. But yeah, I don't mind too much. I get it. I understand the art point of view and the human point of view. I understand all of that, right? But like, I'm just talking from a consumer point. It's not something that I'd go, yeah, I ain't playing that game. But I understand the point of view where he's coming from, where, you know, if they're fibbing to him, right? Or they're not acknowledging it, I can totally understand him being like, okay, all right, you're not going to show me the respect of being honest with me or acknowledging the question I've just asked. I'm not really comfortable working with you now, because in my head then I'll think, well, if you're willing to blag me on that, where does the blagging stop, right? So yeah, I can appreciate that. All I remember is he didn't accept almost $1 million deal to go to China for the theory restart because he thinks the game is shit. Yeah, because like I know he did. I remember him doing a sponsored video initially. And I think it was one of those where, like, it's not just a sponsored one, but they want to gain the rights to your content for a set period of time so they can run ads. You know, when you see those trashy mobile ads and you'll see a player will be like, oh my god, I got the new 6-star, you know, for that kind of thing. I was driving, right? So sometimes I watch people while I'm driving, and I'm sure he mentioned, it might not have been a theory, right? But he mentioned a game and not wanting to work with them because they botted his video, right? And he says, like, he goes like, bot my Twitch streams, bot my Twitter, but he goes, because anybody knows, getting botted on YouTube, it's not good. It's not good. You don't want to get botted. You can fuck your channel up, right? Where like when it comes to like Twitch and fucking Twitter, like he was even saying, I don't give a fuck, bot me if you want. You know? So I couldn't consume any AI generated visuals. It's just, that's fair. I get that. I get some people but not being into it. I do totally. I do. All right then. Let's get rid of this then, because we've spoke about all of this. Let me just double check something here. Oh, what's this here? So apparently, a famous Chinese pianist called Lang Lang has been accused of plagiarizing Reverse 1999's version 2.4 poster from a year ago for one of his upcoming shows. Feel free to make your own judgment on the matter, though. It's definitely, which one's which? Is this Reverse 1999 on the left? Okay, this is... I'm guessing this is the concert thing, right? I'm assuming, yeah? Our team is working closely with the publicity design team as quickly as possible to handle this. After verification, we'll address it as soon as possible. We apologize deeply, though. definitely some similarities, right? Definitely some similarities here in the theme. You know, one would say that this almost, fuck, it actually is a one-to-one. It actually is, right? It's not even just similar. Like if you actually look at like the flow of like the musical notes, comes round, curls round, folds, comes over, folds back around. Okay, yeah, that's a straight rip-off. That's a straight rip-off. It's the same photo, right? Yeah, that's definitely a rip-off. Took me a second to notice, and I was like, I think they've just basically used this design, but they've literally used that design. They've just like it's just edited right to change slightly. Oh, okay, all right, yeah, definitely. Yeah, 5 strings as well. Yeah. Fairs, yeah. Definitely a little bit of now. That's a bit cheeky, right? That's a bit cheeky. It's one thing to kind of have something like that Mark of Cain thing, but it's a little bit cheeky right there. A little bit cheeky. Okay then. Well, the thing is there. Are we able to really accuse him of it? I'm pretty sure the bloke who plays the piano is not making the posters. You know, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt there that it's somebody who is obviously worked with a team to make that happen. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, unless he is the guy making the posters as well. Yeah. Nico reaches number 1 in the App Store during Coins in a Rush event. Persona 5 Phantom X Global making improvements. Oh yeah, there was a game actually. Star Sailors. Apparently, I think there's a beta happening. I did have it in Reddit somewhere. I think there is a beta potentially happening for this game, or a new wave of an ability to play this game. I think it's a 3D turn-based game. Looking at it, right, it kind of like, it looks like they've gone like a 3D Epic 7 sort of look to it. Oh, did a Batman move? Okay, so this is EN as well. Pure Passion. Have I heard of Destiny Rising yet? I have, yeah. Can't friggin' trust anyone these days paying artists for promo art and get sued into oblivion for plagiarism, right? And then everybody goes, yo, that bloke did that. And you're like, yo, what? Bro, I paid for that, man. I didn't know. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Skybird? What happened with that audio balance in there, bro? Did you hear that?
target 발견. 이제
Hold up. Still got the turn that off. Oh, it's gone silent. Man, that was big damage. What game is this? Well, here it's called. Oh, this person's changed the name because it was called Star Sailors, but this was named as Star Project earlier. They must have literally changed this today. This video was called Star Project. I'm sure it was when I first looked at it earlier. It's called Star Sailors.
좋아. 난 준비됐어. 해낼 거야.
Do you reckon this had? Do you reckon? Oh my days, bro. My pausing ability is legendary. Do you reckon this video had music on that was claimed, and he's used the remove music tool? Because usually when you do that, it makes the other audio sound like it's underwater. So I don't know if potentially that's what's happened in this video, or it's just in game. Because it sounds terrible.
가볼까? 우리의 마음을 모아. 우리 최고야.
Insane pause. Do you know what? I've just realised. I was like, man, people are taking a long time to reply to me. I've got the stream on normal latency. What a fucking schoolboy error, man. Actual schoolboy error. I hate that. I hate it. I think I hate it way more than you guys do, because you guys don't notice it, right? And then, like, I see you guys replying to stuff I'm saying. I'm like, why the fuck is chat so slow today? It's because, like, fucking YouTube's, like, 60 seconds behind. Yo, what's up, Morphus?
흥미롭군.
Clipped. Yeah, I've got an insane skill when it comes to the pausing, man. You do notice it, yeah. Oh,
그거예요.
I could have sworn I set it to low latency, man. I don't know if YouTube adjusted it because I changed the description in the video. I don't know if it reset it. Hate that. Keep trying to fast forward the stream to catch up. Yeah, it's fucking annoying. I wish YouTube, like, obviously I know it's a tech side of thing, like server side of thing. I wish you could adjust it on the fly. One day, YouTube, do that, make whatever it takes, make that happen. Allow me to adjust the latency on the fly. Because you have to end the stream and start a new one, like. It's a pain, man.
나의 운명은 이미 그날 결정되었다.
해낼 거예요. 가볼까?
Me when I draw a woman with a coat, but she don't want to wear it.
내 차례야.
절대로.
YouTube's lag has been just as bad as video glitches. Sometimes just give them close the tab. Yeah, like one thing that Kick and Twitch have over YouTube is latency. You have to have it on super low latency to catch up. Do you know the site that was the best? And apparently, I thought another site was going to buy the tech. Was fuck, what was the site called now? Microsoft bought it. Mixer. You remember Mixer? Mixer was actually a cool site, man. They had some really cool transcoding tech they did. Like, it was instant. It was like, I tested it a couple of times when we were on stream. We streamed over there. Like, you could ask a question and literally people would reply. Like you were in the room. It was so cool, man. I wish YouTube had that. No, I haven't, Terra, no. Oh, I've seen enough of this. Looks, yeah. This looks like one of those other gacha games, right? Alright. What we got? Alright, if anybody's got any stuff they want me to check out, we can check it out. So we got Your Life's Patriot in Arknights. I don't know if we'll watch that today. Psychokinesis Alpinus experience. You have a look at the Alpinus experience. He forever will be Alpinus to me now, so let's have a look at this. Riverland Sprouts. What was that attack? Holy shit. Wait, does dude teleport to his anchor throw? $15K. That's a lot of damage. Did you just bitch slap Patriot? Dude does have insane health though as well, doesn't he? Oh, wait, yo, that wasn't 15K. That was that on... Oh, my God. I didn't realize the last digit was put underneath. Okay. Okay, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. I mean, I think a dude did 15K. He did 152, right? 163. Bro, that's fucking insane. That's insane. Guys, you should check out this channel. I love this channel. I do. Jason Brandt. So bad it's good. It's fucking, it's good, man. It's good. Getting banned from the Icebreaker games. Hey, don't show this video to Saint. Do not show this video to Saint. This will break him. This will break him. No, I need to check out the co-op event, actually. Two port to E28 arc. Feel attacked. You official? Yeah, I want to try and do that. Do some co-op with you guys, actually. Try and get round to him. Okay. The Wizardell backshot simulator. Okay. Pro tip, bring Wizardell to bait attacks, not from the enemy though. There is an Icebreaker Games notice on EN and a suspiciously Arc plus Vandalus shaped box in the corner. Bro, just trying to farm the new event. Random bastard ruining you. That's Saints ult account. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, let's watch this video, then we're getting into it, guys. Because, is this a video for me? I mean, this might be a video for me. So you want to play Arknights without Elite 2? It's kind of my thing so far. New to the game. Have yet to, well, I say have yet to E2 a unit. We had to E2 Amia, but she was benched on the stage. We had to use her. We didn't use her. And she's fully benched now. She's not in the squad. So this is from Danbo. Let's drop a preemptive like and get into it then.
These are not Elite 2 operators. These are Elite 0 operators. Pay attention to their level, their potentials, and the contingency level of 705. And before we see the final clear on how exactly this was done, we're going to spend a bit of time to discuss why each of these operators work, starting with the Vigil's stalling squad. Vigil is here to handle Tachimira's block 2 risks. His summon can reach up to blocks 2 and 3 every time it regains extra life, around 30 seconds or when Vigil activates his skill. It loses a life, ergo one of its block counts every time it gets hit, which is where the other team members of the stall squad supports. Arato's S1 skill, and by the way, all E0 operators can only use their skill level 1 at rank 4, but besides that, every 10 seconds she can sleep the Chimera for 5 seconds, and during that downtime is when Hoyok can help with her own S1 skill. Since there's only one enemy in range, her skill can actually levitate the Chimera, interrupting its attack every 8 seconds for 2.5 seconds. You combine that with Arato's 5 second sleep skill for every 10 seconds, and you have a pretty good attack cancellation cycle. But it's not enough, which is where Ella and Kafka come in, when eventually the Chimera is able to break through the Wolfpack's defenses. Ella's mines can help slow it down enough for the attack cycle to continue again. With Kafka's 5 second sleep skill...
Because I tried this. Now, obviously... roster can help as well. I got bodied. Absolutely bodied. We tried it. We failed instantly. Like, just straight up bodied.
As additional support. But normally Kafka wouldn't be able to do this because the Chimera would be in front of the Wolfpack's tile. Which is why earlier, along with timing the deployments of Arato and Hoyalak to have alternating skill activation cycles, we time the deployment
That's a cool
of
summon.
Vigil, so that when the Chimera breaks through the Wolfpack's defenses, it can recover one more block so that Chimera is inside the Wolfpack's tile as well, and therefore Kafka can hit him. So that concludes the endgame stall squad. We can safely cross out Vigil, Arato, and Hoyalak from our operator list, as Ella and Kafka still have important roles to play in our clear. What we're going to focus on next is something that's been staring at us right in our face throughout this entire video so far. How exactly did this Originium Storm device get inside this blue box? And for that, I welcome you Magdalene, Estina, Kafka, and Ella again for the handling of the Sarkaz Altar Keepers. Now we're going to start off with how we handled the second Sarkaz Altar Keeper, working our way back to the first, and then way back to the opening of the clear. We actually have a bit of prep work first. We have to have Kafka here sleep this Chimera twice so that it will be in range of the Sarkaz Altar Keeper within its AoE damage, and it also kills an Iridium Slug along the way. When the Altar Keeper comes within range, we need to activate Magdalen's skill when the spinning top exits from the red box on the top right, right across the line, so that the Altar Keeper is frozen right at the edge of Magdalen's attack range. At the same time, we need to time Estina's skill to activate right when, again, the spinning top crosses her attack range line, so that her slowdown attack attacks the...
Holy shit! There was definitely a lot of practice in this run, right? The micromanagement here of this is kind of crazy.
Altar Keeper right when it starts moving again to ensure that it is frozen and slowed down as much as possible right before it reaches the blue box when it's finally finished off by the Chimera's AoE attack. Since we took the Altar Keeper's resistance up risks, no other caster could damage the Altar Keeper enough in time. The only way to damage it effectively is to slow it down with Estina and Magdalene together so that the AoE of the Chimera kills it. The first Altar Keeper's death is much more easier to explain. All it took is Ella's mines to slow it down within the storm as much as possible, and consequently can slow it down enough so that Phonar can apply
some of this is
Necrosis on the Sword Master on the top right here. And you'd be surprised that at least
frame perfect, right?
Virtuoso is actually weaker than Phonar in use case, since Phonar's elemental damage is a fixed amount, not affected by attack down risk.
It's not always practice. It's also deep mechanism understanding the game. I think that, yeah, but I think in regards to like timing, sometimes when it comes to the timing, I think that comes down to you know, of course, like you say, with knowledge. That sets you up, but I think still sometimes some of the actual timing, frame timing, pixel perfect timing, I think that comes down to practice as well, and like whether it's practice on that specific stage or just practicing the mechanics themselves, either way, right? You're putting some time into both, really.
As compared to Virtuoso. And the reason we have to kill this Sword Master right now with Phonar rather than killing it with the Storm is, as we recall how we killed the first Alta carrier, the Storm moves to the top left of the map, so we can no longer damage the Sword Master as it comes down towards the blue box. That's actually the only use Phonar has in this entire clear, so we can cross him off. Maglan and Cena also has important usage in the opening of the clear, as you can imagine, slowing down the enemies as much as possible. But Texas also
you know, when you look at this, obviously we spoke about this before with Arknights, right? But this is like perfect example of stuff, and I quite like this. It's good to watch stuff like this, actually, because obviously I don't watch clears of stages unless I've cleared a stage. I like it when people explain what they're doing as well when they're going through stuff, because like a lot of the times when we have watched clears of stages that I've cleared, it's usually just somebody just bodying the stage, and that's it. Because, Matt, no other gacha game really does anything similar to this. You know what I mean? Like the nuance, the layers, the levels, the strats, the complexity of it all is fucking wild.
And then with her S1 silent skill to ensure all enemies have 0 res for maximum arts damage. Cantabile, Surfer, and Inez are just the standard vanguards needed to give us DP, especially considering we took the DP down 3 risk. Nothing out of the ordinary there. Ella and Kafka still have some bit of usage here and there with slowing down and baiting enemies, but nothing you haven't seen already. And that just...
Yeah, it's a bit more than, what is it, negative edging and carry cancelling, right?
He's right. One of the 2 easier operas that has a S1 that allows them to either push or pull 3 tiles away. Pulling variant is Upianis as a guard, but since we took the defender guard ban risk, we can't use Upianis. And the funny part is we don't even use her to move the Originium Storm Generator.
Yeah,
we should have pushed the Originium
definitely
slugs into the Storm Generator for it to grow.
Planning
and
and
believe
practice.
me, I tried a bunch of different ways to move that Storm Generator with
So yeah, this is
easier
definitely
has to
not
offer.
this is definitely not somebody coming in and doing this first try right just off knowledge of the game. Like knowledge gets you so far, right? But this is like practice and planning and again understanding, right? You all have got to be put to the test, right? This is where like the skill expression of Arknights comes in, right?
Pulling strength is not that good. Our range is terrible, and the amount of operators it takes to get it moved to a somewhat decent location just hampers the rest of the clear.
Man, I hope the PC client for the game
knowledge on this upcoming E0
gives us even more subtle control within the game on PC.
Regular casual players, if there was more analysis given to them or explanations that I think are not so obvious. And this is my attempt at doing one. Do let me know if your thoughts in the comments on this new format. Perhaps I'll do it again sometimes. And to that, I present you the CC3 clip.
Let's show our determination, earnestness, and boundless passion.
Forgive me. I woke up on the wrong side of the...
I like this format. I like this. How he had this little explanation of what he was doing, the thinking of what he was doing, how exactly he did stuff, slowed stuff down, and then bam, here's the clear.
I have a distaste for war.
I'm listening.
Time to work!
I'll go gather some trichrit. Nothing can mask the scent of despair. Moving to designated location.
Show him now! Let him go, Snowblind!
I will sink your corpse into...
Let's take it slow. But my connect's as far as you go.
A level of thinking I wish I could achieve.
Scared, trembling little bare branches.
Yeah, I think this level, like, in something like Arknights, right? Like, obviously, you know, when you see people do skillful stuff in a game like CSGO, you know, even like something like Wuthering Waves, you know, where it's pure mechanical expression, you know, where muscle memory, practice, and then some people just being better than others, right? Comes in. This, like, it's a different thing, right? This is like you say, a different way of thinking, I think, sometimes at this higher level in Arknights, right? Now, I'm not saying we can't all understand it when we've been shown and potentially achieve it with learning it from other people, right? But to be able to like come up with these strats, I think it's just show, you know, some people's brains are just wired differently, right? You know, some people can process information in a different way, and I think it's required to a degree for this sort of like high-end shit.
Don't keep me waiting.
I think the target marked. Okay, launching drone. Sure.
I know what it is I want.
But I'm hearing movement.
Anything else
The way Bro's using the chimeras against the other enemies
outside
as
the
well.
plan? I'll judge for myself.
Be Jim.
What is it? They came just in time. Our provisions are running low. Water's not far. Stay put, and I'll fix.
This hunt has dragged on for too long.
Send this to anyone who says Arknights is simple. Facts.
Better watch your step.
And what purpose do you think your sacrifice will serve?
Nothing can mask the scent of despair.
That shield kill was impressive.
Please don't test my patience.
I was thinking.
This hunt has dragged on for too long.
An eye for an eye.
I thought he was actually going to leak that then.
Better watch your step.
As impolite as this may be,
I know what to do. Don't order me around.
You lot stay up there if it gets risky.
You lot stay up there.
Let me break you right there. I'm done rambling in the dark. I have a distaste for war. Time to work.
That deployment animation's cool.
Point, I'm done rambling in the dark.
What is it?
Watch your eyes. I see all your weak points.
He's
in
trying to
'em.
sleep in the Chimera, yeah. Okay.
Point thread at my position. Yeah, not anymore soon. 3, 2, 1, take flight!
This way I gonna use the Chimera against him, yeah.
But my that's as far as you go. Sure! Go ahead.
That's fucking cool. That's really cool, that is.
They ruined the night. What a waste of this gorgeous scenery. I see them. I'll be right back.
Point, I'm done rambling in the dark.
Don't make this harder than it needs to be.
Water's not far. Stay put.
Yukinasai.
I'm listening. I know what to do. Don't order me around.
I'm just so locked in right now. I'm so locked in.
I got this.
I'm aware of what I'm doing.
A valiant struggle, but you won't get away.
What is it?
Let me break you right there.
An eye for an eye.
That ability's fucking cool, man.
Such ruthlessness. I said I don't like getting my feathers.
Yukinasai.
Did I say I was going to have mercy? I lied.
Yeah, them leaks are the perfect leaks, right?
to them. I'll be right back.
Could you even leave?
Literally doing that just to stall it a bit, yeah.
リラの音色の中でまどろみなさい。死と眠りは元より近しい。
I like it. That's fucking cool. I like that.
Leaving so
Let the
soon?
storm do the work, yeah.
Say I was going to have mercy.
Perfect as well, because if he hadn't got them just right then, he would have gone into the blue box. This could be Pixie's E1 gaming clips. Don't say that. That fucking dude will be here again. What do you mean? Humbled like he was something anyway. What the fuck who the fuck do you think you are, bro? You're nobody? E1. Do a proper challenge? Yo, I gotta subscribe to this dude. Fucking fire. Fire. More of this stuff. This is what we need, I think, in the community more. Again, as somebody, I can't talk about the guides really, right? Because I've watched a couple of clears after we've cleared stages, and like most of them, if not all of them, have literally just been somebody doing the stage fucking insanely well, right? But no explanation of the why, the where, the how. I like that. I like that little explanation of this is why I was doing this is what I was thinking here. This is exactly why I did this here for this particular reason. Why I used this enemy against this as a mechanic in the stage. Why exactly I did this at this time, and then showing you the clear. That was actually really cool. I like that. More of this sort of stuff, man. This was a really, really good video, actually. Just crazy. I gotta comment on that, guys. I gotta comment on that. Actually, it really impressive. Really impressive that was. Gee, yo, go check out Dambo, man. I'm sure you guys know who this is, but fuck yeah. Let's go. That'd be a pattern I approve of. For real. I think that's the way to do it, man. And that's a way to do it. Because like when we watched that video yesterday about that new player experience, and obviously he said, like, you know, he'd watched guides. Couldn't be me. Just saying, he'd watched guides and stuff, right? And he was saying that there's really not that out there. Because like I replied this to Reldon actually yesterday, you know, when people were saying to build Jay, and like Jay kind of didn't really work out, and like Reldon was saying that, like, you know, because obviously his heal goes off his damage, right? And his damage at E1's not going to be great and all that sort of stuff. So you aren't scammed in being told to build him, but he's probably not going to be great to use. And I kind of felt that as soon as he put him in, I was like, I don't know if Jay's going to be the one for me at the mini. And I said that to him, like, I think sometimes when people are watching me and the suggested character, it's nothing like people are like, you know, scamming. Well, you're scamming me. You're scamming me, chat, to build units I don't need. But not that you're doing that. It's just that sometimes I think for guys who've been playing the game for a few years and your accounts are built and your characters are all like E2'd and modules and maxed out and all this sort of stuff, I think sometimes it's easy to forget where a character is at E1 with other units that are E1 against certain enemies, right? Even though you know the game through and through. You know, it's almost like the experience that you have kind of legion to forget the experience where you was almost to a point, like, you know what I mean? So yeah, those sort of videos are great. I really like that. I really like that. All right, let's jump into the game, man, because we've been fucking waffling on too long today, and I want to get a little bit more into this stage. We're not going to clear it today. We're not going to clear it today. I'm under no illusions that we're going to clear it just yet. And hey, we might not clear it at E1, right? But we need to start getting some practice in there, really. You know. Seeking creative ways to say game for each vid. Call the video I was humbled again. Do that, you know. I might actually do that. I like that. I think that's what we call it, you know. I was humbled again. See if we can bait, bro. See if we can bait the one guy. I like that. Yeah, that might be the case as well, but I think his healing's just going to be a bit low anyway. You might be right. You might be right. But I think it's a bit of both. I think both are kind of true a little bit, to be fair. I just don't think he's putting out enough damage for the heals, is he really?
Arknights.
But you might be right. Because really there, sustaining himself wasn't a problem, was he? He wasn't, you know.
Hello.
He wasn't doing shit really other than
I'm
like
not nervous.
stalling.
I've
Where we need to
always
start
been
putting
like
out more
this.
damage, right?
What else can I even say instead? Heya?
As I say, I think it'll be useful. It's like recommending Curry, even though the power level people know are at E2 mod. Yeah, I think that, and like as I say, I'm not like I even said it to Reldon. I don't judge people for that. I'm not like these guys because it's easy to do, right? You know, when you've been playing a game for a few years, it's easy to forget how a unit felt.
Is this how you greet Texas too?
When it was low level, especially if like you'd never played that content with the units like that. Either that unit came later, or you were already leveled up when you got to that content kind of thing. I think the way Arknights works, it's quite unique in that your experience and your memory of units as well can actually be kind of warped by
Is this how you greet
by your knowledge of the game.
Is this how you greet Texas too? Is this how you greet Texas? Is this how you greet Texas? Is this how you greet Texas? Is this how you greet Texas?
We love Lappy. We love Lappy. Oh, I fucking love Lappy. I do, man.
Hello. I'm not nervous.
Hello.
Pleasure to meet you, Chief. I am Sean.
Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. Simon Kell will be on the phone later, chat.
Reporting in.
Mix. I've got a deal.
Tell you a hella different.
I've got a deal for you, mate. I heard it. Fucking amazing. Amazing.
I'm Lava, a caster. Here to join you.
Is this how you greet Texas too?
Lancer Fang, captain of Reserve Op Team A1. My team and I will do our...
I'm kind of curious. What will that translate? One of those, will it? Okay, just fast redeploy. Is there a fast redeploy summon?
Oh, I'm Jay.
Okay. Slow melee was 4-star.
This place reminds
What's
me
it likely
of
to give me
London.
though? What's it likely to give
It's
me?
quiet. Doesn't have the con.
If you need anything,
Care to take a peek and tell me if
What's it
Doberman's
likely to
in
give me?
there?
Slow healing's also 4-star. Nah, it's all right. We're not gonna clear JT8-3 with another extra 4-star. I don't think, are we?
Have I matured?
Products received. Give me the credulars, bro. Give me the credulars. I think I should have the certs now, actually.
Hello.
Who's in the shop?
I'm not nervous. I've always been like this. What else can I even say instead? Heya?
Electus Gnosis. Any good? The Absolute is one of the few ops that feels quite similar to E1 and a T2, really. Is that the case? Let's get some of these actually, because I need to save them. Yeah, man, just missed bagpipe, right? Yeah. To be fair, yeah, I did. I was thinking I would have been able to get it because I was one off, but Yeah. Is there anybody... Do you know what's coming up in the search shop? Do we know what's coming up in the search shop? Yeah, my base is fucking what. One thing I'm not too, like, don't get me wrong, I'm looking forward to tinkering with the base in Enfield. The base in this, like, I know I can get more. It's a part of the game I don't really care about, if I'm honest. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Alright then, man. Alright then. Let's have a think here then, shall we? Because, like, my thinking is, right, hold up a second, I need to put the music on. My thinking is, I think we can get to a point where we're, like, getting to second phase, right? And I think we're not far off from being able to stall, Tallulah and potentially deal with the crystals as well, right? My thing is doing that and then putting enough damage out over here to get rid of the bears. Because a lot of bears come, don't they? A lot of bears come. That sounds really weird when I say that. But, you know, there's a lot of them coming through. So, like, we're not going to be able to hold them down with our defenders. We're going to need to be, like, you know, thinning the herd, aren't we? Otherwise, they're just going to get overrun. So I don't know if that's like, when do we, like, maybe readjust the healer situation, pull them back? Regarding the fire, you know the fire that we get swept with on the phase change? Does that happen again? There'll be a bit of a delay between asking questions and what's in there because fucking YouTube with the normal delay on. Piece of shit. Guys, if you haven't already, drop a like on the stream, man. We got like 100 people in. We ain't even at 50 likes, man. We've been live for like a fucking hour. 2 hours. Drop a like on the stream. It's appreciate all of your faces as well for that. Do it. Do it now. Share to anybody who's watching on Twitch as well, guys. The tragic downfall of Hoyoverse. I'm sure Dwayne's crying himself to sleep. It's technically a spoiler if you want to know. Oh. I'm going to assume then, yes, there's going to be more fire. I'm going to assume yes then. Fuck. Damn. Maybe we're further off to clearing this than I thought then. Dealing with Tallulah, crystals, fire, bears, fire again. Fire again? I don't know. The idea of dealing with it now seems further and further away. Could we get away with dropping a healer, do you reckon? Is it possible we could drop a healer? When it gets to the phase change and we get the fire, could we keep the guards alive potentially with silence? And applesauce maybe and a drone? And then have Susuro keep those two alive, or Silence keep those two alive with a drone? And we could drop Whispering? Then I haven't really felt what it's like to have her ability to get rid of the burn gone. How much different it will be. We have Spectre. I don't actually know. Don't actually. What is Spectre? I'm gonna assume it's a. God, no, no, I don't think I've got Spectre. No. No, I don't know Spectre. I think I know who you're on about now. You know, I'm picturing the character. Nah, I was gonna say, yeah, no. Okay. Let's see if we can let's see if we can try it without whispering at the moment. It's I don't know if it's gonna happen, right? And maybe we bring in. Have we brought in an Intellectia, maybe?
Don't worry.
For the bears, I'm thinking for the bears in the second phase, potentially. Alright, let's give it a whirl. Let's give it a whirl. Matorn S2. I was thinking about Matorn yesterday. I did mention Matorn a few times, actually. I'm not gonna lie.
The shadows are trembling.
Good scenery here, Doctor.
No shark white beak sad. I'm listening.
Gather up, my rat. I have to get serious now.
I know what you can hide your fear.
Anybody hurt? Thrust. Target marked.
And the grizzly, yeah. Yeah.
Concentrate. I have to get serious. Scream if you're in pain. Don't hold it in. Gather up, my rats.
See if we can live through this flame at the moment, yeah.
I know what to do. Nothing can mask the scent of despair. Don't keep me waiting.
They will cough up some useful information.
Everyone, follow me!
Okay. Loading complete. We're counting on you again today, little apple.
I don't know, with Intellectia, I'm on about our positioning.
誤解なきを言っとくけど、戦場の匂いは別に好きじゃないから。
I'm more thinking of it for the second wave of things, but I don't know.
I am your shadow.
Deploying.
here.
Probably popped that a bit too early, to be fair, didn't we?
Picked out your bait yet?
On standby.
So long as you're here.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Don't keep nothing can mask the scent of despair.
I don't think this is the way, to be fair. I think we potentially do need to figure out a new strat in trying to play off the mechanic, right? Keeping the mechanic off our units as much as possible. You know what I mean? It's probably going to require maybe potentially another fast redeploy. Fandom gets a little bit too pricey though, man.
I'm over here.
Your useless tricks will only make your day.
Won't oil into a hot pot. The heat is just perfect.
Whew. I have to get serious now. I'm over here. Scream if you're in pain. Don't hold it in.
Probably should have put her a bit deeper, actually, to be fair.
Any orders for me?
That's later, actually.
Leave it to us.
Whew. Let's get around it, guys.
Yeah, problem, my girl's getting the burn.
Concentrate. Patience with slow simmer and low heat. Patience is not optional.
OPP is sick though, isn't he? OPP is kind of sick.
誤解なきを言っとくけど、戦場の匂いは別に好きじゃない。No need to panic.
I'm listening.
Whew. Get around it, guys. I'm ready to fight.
I don't know if we really want to do that, do we? I don't know if we really want to do it.
Nothing can mask the scent.
ああ、自分の血でむせるなんてやめてよね。わかった。
Might be a good thing, actually. Might actually be a good thing. Right, remember the fear yesterday? You're looking at micromanaging with 2 forward every, like, 20 seconds is a lot of work. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong, you're not wrong. You know, with the teleportation here, people were discussing yesterday, can you teleport out prior to these stairs? Because I think the pathing of the stairs fucks up you being able to teleport her, right? But could we potentially store her elsewhere and TP her? It might break up our healing and cause some issues, but you know, like, is it a thing we could make happen?
Something yummy for you.
Is it possible?
This is the place.
I do have deep color, I do, yeah.
I'm listening.
Anyone hungry?
Don't detonate your step.
Here's something yummy for you. I have to get serious now.
I will handle it.
Here's something yummy for you.
Concentrate.
She'll walk over the stairs.
Everyone, follow me.
You want to try some BS? What's the BS?
Push forward, Commander. Hurrah!
Problem, do we really want to do this again? don't think we want to do that, do we? Let's try it, fuck it.
Cover up.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Drone placement was a bad one.
That's my specialty.
I know what to do. Don't order me around.
Myrtle's just over there, just chilling.
Here's something yucky for you. Initiation code incomplete.
Yeah, man, we're not doing any damage here, are we? Really, we need to figure something out.
Oh, pick me, pick me.
This execution is not worth this.
I have to get serious now.
We need to figure something out here.
I'm listening.
Just take the burn off because we got no heals.
Nothing can mask the scent of despair. Concentrate.
I have to get serious now.
Fuck. Yeah. Yeah, we're fucked out. We're fucked out. I think we are feeling the lack of the extra healer here, right? How much resistance does Tallulah have again? I'm not 100% sure, you know. OPP very left top tile, Gummy to the left of you, silent supporting both. What do you mean, all penis up here? What, like boxer in? What on silence? What on silence on this title?
No need to panic.
Just drop her down to get rid of the burn if we can. Try and get the burn off some peeps.
I will send your corpse into shadow. No one will find it.
I'm ready to fight. We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Your wounds will be rather striking.
Target marked. Anyone hungry?
No need to cover up. If secrets go public, then everybody's in the game.
Push forward, Commander!
Please can't hide your fear.
Anybody heard this?
This spotlight shines on us.
Get around me, guys!
The show hasn't started. I know what to do. Don't order me around.
Program. Initiating healing process.
Should have hit the skill, really, probably shouldn't I? Is it 50 easy?
In position.
Do these brothers take damage at all? They don't take damage off the fire, do they, them bears? They don't take any friendly fire, right?
You, Instructor Doberman.
Yeah, I got the reason I've got you and what's it there is to cover my healers, right? Is to keep the healers in the game and to keep them in the game for when the bears come and then we can attempt, you know, attempt to go in from there. So he's saying here then, let's give it a whirl. That's a fair point then. It's a fair point. We might have to go to like the full-on fucking stall tactic, like, you know what I mean? So if we went, what, you, Gummy, or PP? Silence covering. We'll be running Fang down here with some support or something with, Fang and Inez supported by a healer down here, potentially. So we're going to need a 2-block down here unless we just put out a shit ton of damage. If we switch Fang, we're like midnight. We'll bring somebody in like Serta. Would maybe bring in another fast redeploy. The only problem is, I just have to use them for the transition right to phase 2 because Phantom just gets unnecessarily expensive really for it. Like, we could use him a couple of times and then keep him for the fire as a way to like potentially prolong the survival. You can teleport Tallulah through the stairs. What, you mean you can bring it from here? I didn't think you could. Can you bring Tallulah across from over here? And Project Red's better than Phantom here. Don't believe I've got Project Red. Have I been reading for the bottom?
You will obtain the result that you
maybe
seek.
Potentially bring reading for down here. Maybe run like Reed, Inez, Fang. And silence cover these guys. And the thing is with the drone, right? Change, you didn't know it just worked. Well, you was able to pull it back from here. Interesting. Because I have teleported her before. Not on this map. On JT8-2, I was actually able to teleport her. You can only teleport behind blue. What, over here? Right-hand side? That's what I'm thinking for, Benedict, is for the bears and the spear guys. Because their healing's pretty decent when she's got a few enemies to attack, right? But she's just not great for using as a heal against Tallulah because, you know, she's not getting many enemies to hit because she really needs a few people to clap them, see? You meant behind the blue box? Your Beanstalk tank 9 fireballs for real, for real. I do have Beanstalk, actually. She's not built, though. Let's try this idea. Let me see if I think I get what,
Originium. Are
are you to blame for this battle?
Easy saying, yeah.
Good scenery here, Doctor.
Picked out your bait yet?
You really think you'll get away?
What's going on, man? Welcome to the stream.
I know what you can't hide your fear. Leave it to us.
Whew. We're counting on you again today, little apple. Please, trust in me.
We need to get some What's It in quicker, don't we? I'm thinking.
I'm
What about
sorry I
DP?
failed
What's
you,
the cost for
Instructor
What's It in? We got to be quick with this, yeah. It's not the way to go. Maybe we What's that cost of OPB? 22. Maybe we need to get Inez down facing across straight away, maybe.
The mung bean soup is already simmered. Whether you want your beans intact
No, like-
or fully dissolved depends on how quickly you return.
Fuck it, let's try that.
I'm here to help.
In position. I will save your corpse into shadow. No one will find it.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
This execution is not worth witnessing.
Cover up, my rats.
Stay calm.
Okay, alright. Okay, we need to tweak these a little bit, yeah? Alright, we need to tweak this a little bit.
Did anybody get hurt? Doctor?
Okay, we'll be alright for a little bit, boy. Just having Inez there, right? But Fang and Gravel the other sides. Get all BP down. Retreat them two to get, Okay, alright. I think I've got an idea. Yeah, need a lot of DP fast, yeah. Yeah.
I'll come with you.
Lots of DP. Very, very quickly.
Tis no wonder they never tire.
I'm listening. In position. Don't better watch your step.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
They will cough up some useful information.
We get Gummy in first.
I will protect everyone.
The other thing I'm thinking about throwing Gravel in early is to cover Myrtle to stop it getting burned.
Concentrate.
Anyone hungry?
Don't keep me waiting. Better watch your step.
Kind of wasted that, really.
Here's something yummy for you.
Deploying.
The problem is here. We need a 2 block, don't we? So. Let's throw him down for a sec. If we need to bring him in, we need to bring him. Hopefully Gummy can hold it down for the time being. Shit.
Medics here! Here! Don't oil into a hot better than at your staff.
That's one of my specialties.
In position.
The depths will devour your bones.
Good scenery here. Here's something yucky for you.
Okay, alright. We can maybe do something with this actually, but
Now is not the time for despair.
we gotta work
We
out
must
we gotta
withdraw
work out
immediately.
our I think maybe just getting gravel in. Get Myrtle down, Inez down. Get Fang, get gravel down, just literally to keep the fire off Myrtle. Retreat her, try and get all PP in. Hopefully we're at a point with DP then where we can then bring Silence onto the field as well then. You know? Just to keep that fire off Myrtle, because as soon as we're losing Myrtle, we're losing all that DP, aren't we? You must develop your Kung Fu DP management.
What blocks the way, I will burn through.
I'm here to help.
I thought I was going off him.
I'm listening. Leave it to us. Don't you can't hide your fear.
I am your chef. We're counting on you again today, little apple.
They will cough up some useful information.
Do you reckon he can survive? If we can get reading first. No, fuck. Okay, okay. Alright.
Sorry.
I like the idea of this. I've just got to figure out
Again?
getting that initial start off, you know? Yeah, we could do that with Inez. I was thinking about that myself, but I'm just... Will she be able to get out enough before she's murdered? I quite like the idea of this, though, potentially, if we can make it work. Let's try this. Let's try this again. Then we'll try switching up again. Try switching up again. We're trying something totally different here, aren't we? So I've got to get used to this a little bit as well now, because we kind of got sort of semi into a position of Let's try that actually. In a position of you know, getting to the second phase, sort of semi regularly.
Don't. I will sink your corpse into shadow. No one will find it.
Whew. Gather around, guys.
So we pull her straight away for the DP.
This execution is not worth witnessing.
Please, trust
Should have done that a bit quicker, really. Okay.
Mess up a dish? Sometimes getting messy is the spice of cooking and life. Wash it out, and the wok will be good as new.
We need to get Fang some. Hey, you know what? It's back to the canonical streams again, though, man. Fang is a meat shield once again, chat. Fang's a meat shield, man. Okay, all right. Let's
Just wait for us to get back, Doctor. Good scenery here,
I
Doctor.
don't know if we maybe get Inez in
that
first.
big yet?
Get that skill up as quick as possible. Yeah, share to everyone to subscribe, man.
know what
Appreciate
to
you.
do. Don't order me around.
my rats.
Better use your staff. In position.
Get around me, guys.
Please, trust in me.
They will cough up some useful information.
Now is not the time for despair. We must withdraw immediately.
Chat, And it's fucking printing that shit though, man. Have you dropped Fang and brought in midnight? Midnight's got a 2-block, yeah. I know he's we're gonna be losing a little bit of DP there, but I'm kind of tempted to try.
Where stand the wilds? Where stand the cities?
We need to get our placements down as yeah. I was just about to say that as well. Easy. We need to get our placements down to stop the holy cross of fire burning us to death,
Got
right?
your bait yet? Don't try to sink your corpse into shadow. No one will find it.
Get around me, guys.
Please.
Oh no, I got hit.
Defeat? That's just the end of Act 1.
Maybe drop read back one actually. I'm trying. I quite like the idea of attempting this actually, because this might ease things up for the second part of things for me. You know what I mean?
Blocks the way. I will burn through.
I'm here to help.
I know what trying to sink your corpse into shadow. No one will find it. Please, trust in me.
Get around me, guys.
You're too slow though.
This execution is not worth it.
Shit. Okay, alright. I just don't know if I got the
Now
DP
is
to
not
try this at the
time for
mini.
despair. We must withdraw immediately.
Oh, Dream Dead. It's just... Was it just you, is he? Try refreshing T. I don't know. Try refresh and refresh if you're having issues, guys. I'm not getting any frame drops on my end. We could just hone this a little bit here. You had to refresh twice. Yeah, YouTube's trolling me today. I'll troll myself by putting it on a normal latency, and I think YouTube's fucking...
Just wait for us to get back, Doctor. Safety first. And do not touch anything that may be suspicious or infected.
I'm listening. Don't bury much Watch your step.
Whew, I have to get serious now.
Please, trust me.
I've arrived. This execution is not worth witnessing.
Where do you wish to tell lives? Now, connected. We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Concentrate.
I will protect everyone.
What's up?
Does his range expand with this? No.
Oh, sword, pierce the moonlight that veils the night.
Gather up, my rats.
No need to panic.
Any orders for me?
Picked out your bait yet?
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Don't keep me waiting. I know what to do. Don't order
Push forward, Commander!
Take that hydrant.
Watch the fire level.
I'll heal you.
This is the place. Here's something yummy for you.
Placing these two in front of me. Oh, yeah. I think I got ahead of you just there. Okay, I kind of like the idea of this.
Who takes joy in the fall?
Push forward, Commander! Hurrah! Well done, guys!
Bitch.
Push forward, Commander! Hurrah!
It's okay.
No need to panic.
Shit.
Get what you deserve.
Honey, here's something yummy for you. Here's something.
Tough to swallow, huh?
This endless burn.
I'll heal you.
No need to cover up. If secrets are public, then everybody's in the game.
I'm listening.
Alright, ignore this leak a second, man. Let's ignore this leak a second.
Look, Zara. See the game we humans are born playing?
I don't know if we can ignore the leak.
Medics here! Here!
An arm, an eye, or maybe something else. More than enough to trade for a few enemy heads.
I think we need to exchange some heals for
Or
DP.
would you rather bear the price of failure?
I think maybe you drop Reed here.
Suit
I think
yourself.
maybe I'll drop Reed here, man. What if you drop Reed? Put Lappy where Reed was and whispering behind Lappy. So not massive amounts of heal, but it's probably going to be a little bit more consistent. Lappy and Reed spot Susuri behind her. Maybe, yeah. What if we put like fucking whispering down here? Would Cal Sit be any useful? Cal Sit would be good, I guess, for the flame, right? But it's not going to be useful really in regards to heals, right? But like, I should imagine she'd be quite useful when it comes to the transition to fire, right? You know?
Here, Doctor.
I'm listening.
I am your shadow.
Don't if you can't hide your fear.
Get already, guys. Any orders for me?
Okay. Your weapons are right at your fingertips. Why wait?
Make way! Make way!
And I really
Stop
could do with another
crowding!
fast redeploy, but like the fast redeploy is just going to eat up a slot that I really need for other jobs. You know?
Show me your spirit, everyone.
I'm here to help!
I'm listening. Don't think you can't hide your fear.
I've arrived.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
They will cough up some useful information.
You really think you'll get away? Ready to fight!
We got to keep the fire off Myrtle, ain't we, man? So like,
Or
I'm
maybe
like,
something else.
we
More than
need to
enough
get some
trade for a few enemy heads.
quick deploys
Or would you rather bear the price of
and
failure?
pull outs just to keep her in the, because we need that DP printing, don't we? At least you need 2 fast redeploying gravel in and about the explosions. Yeah, the problem with running 2 fast redeploys at the minute, man, it just means I lack any DPS when it comes to dealing with her. Yeah, I've been running Ascalon before. I'm just trying something a little bit different now. "12 slots doesn't feel like enough." For real, right? For real? Yeah, I ain't done Gravel and J. I was doing Gravel and Phantom initially. The Phantom gets a little bit pricey. So I do know about the burn mechanic. I do know about the burn mechanic. I'm trying to keep it off me in the redeploys and that, but I've took the decision, at least with how we were playing it before, to tank it, and we can get to second phase sort of consistently. It's then just dealing with the wave of bears after the fact, but with doing this way, I think we are going to potentially have to go back to the redeploy method, right? Just to keep the fire off Myrtle's back long enough to keep that DP going.
Don't worry, I'll watch over them.
Let's see. Which insect is falling into my trap?
I'm here to help.
Don't keep you better watch your step.
You really think you'll get away?
I'll try.
We're counting on you again today, little apple. I'm ready to fight. That's some of my specialty.
Concentrate. I know what to do. Don't order me around.
Push forward,
That
Commander.
might work. It might work,
Make
actually. That
way,
might work.
Make way! Stop crowding! Wounded coming through!
Need to get all PP in as fast as possible, don't we?
Attention, medics. Make sure to follow all standard procedures in battle. Now to your
Okay, that's
positions.
I'm listening.
Gather up, my rats.
I know what nothing can mask the sense of despair.
I have to get serious now. Any orders for me? I will protect everyone.
Concentrate.
Push forward, Commander. Hurrah!
We're gonna have to take all PP first, yeah. Can probably use to keep her in there? No. We're gonna have to take all PP first before
An arm, an eye, or maybe
before
something
silence,
else.
right?
More than enough to trade for a few enemy heads. Or would you rather bear the price of failure? Suit yourself.
Right, for real. Jay being for using fast redeploy. He wanted to know exactly what's he bought.
access for application.
We'll roll with it the minute. We'll roll with it.
Enemy coordinates authorized. Please stand by.
We're gonna just try this a few times anyway. Might go back to the strat and just tinker with what we was doing before, but I kind of like the idea of giving this a whirl.
Really think you'll get away?
I know what I will sink your corpse into shadow.
Let's see if we can make it happen.
Whew. We're counting on you again today, little apple. I'm ready to fight. Here's something yummy for you. Gather up, my rats. Here's something yummy for you.
Nothing can match.
I have to get serious now.
Stay calm.
I'll try.
You really think you'll get away?
Look, lovely, spotlight shines on us.
Come on, Fia. Come on, Fia. That's nice.
Anyone hungry?
Support incoming.
So if that's the... I think maybe we do need to switch out, go for a different healer, man. Kalasi does the AoE damage. Yo, what's going on, mate, Rich? We're just trying a different strat at the minute, so I'm just kind of trying to... I'm just kind of trying to tinker with it at the minute, if I'm honest.
Anyone hungry?
Don't keep me waiting.
So long as you're here, have some.
Gather around, guys.
Your wounds will be rather striking.
That's some of my specialty.
Cold oil is the hot one. Heat is just perfect.
Look, Lawrence, you're darling. I knew you were right away.
Anyone hungry?
Yeah, we kind of fucked up there, really. I was too, like, just locked in.
Medic's here. We have to get serious now. Let me do it. Anyone hungry?
Picked out your bait yet? Don't keep you better watch your step.
Man, losing
Here's something yucky for
losing you then was devastating.
I'll try
Come to me if you get. We have to get serious.
I'm just gonna ignore the leak a second. I want to see how far we can push this.
Look, Lawrence, what are you waiting for? The curtains are about to fall.
That's some of my specialty. Arch unit charging.
We got to deal with these guys, yeah. I think we can. I think there's something in this, man. I like the idea of this.
Now is not the time for despair.
I'm kind of tempted that if we do ever manage to get clear like this, yeah, I want to go back and try the other clear as well. But I kind of want to play with this a little bit more. You know what I mean? So a monster would have been useful. Ulpi's a demon, right? Ulpi is a demon, man. Dude's an absolute fucking unit, bro. Like, because before we've been stalling him in the mid, at Tallulah in mid. What if we like try and stall Tallulah elsewhere? Where does she first go now? She goes through here. Does she come out here or does she come out down here? What if we concentrate on clearing out these guys initially? Really focus on fucking kicking the shit out of these guys. Let them move and then try and block us somewhere else. Just need someone with less damage. Dude's doing a bit of a job on her, innit, really? Well, you put Cal on Lappy Ultra spot and then Monster on the Gummy spot. Yeah, it could do. Yeah, it could do actually, because it hits quite hard as well, doesn't it? I'm just trying to think, what if we try and stall in like a more advanced position? You know what I mean? It's like, what if we do our work over here and we try and stall her here with all BP here potentially, a healer here, and like we could have another healer covering here potentially. You know what I mean? Like we could have some heals here covering silence as well, maybe. Silence concentrating on him. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of that. I'm trying to think something, yeah. I need to see. I need to remember where she goes next. Hold on a second. I need to figure out where she goes next, and then see if we can try something else. See if we can try something else. Try stalling her elsewhere. You know what I mean?
The madly, the blind. Tis no wonder they never tire.
Picked out your bait yet? Don't. You better watch your step.
Gather around me, guys. Any orders for me?
This execution is not worth waste.
I'm ready to fight. Anybody hurt? Here's something yummy for you.
That's not good. Need to get them down quicker. Keep the burn off. We need Myrtle alive. We need Myrtle alive.
More than enough to trade for a few enemy heads. Or
OP plus
would you rather
Cicero is
bear
probably
the price of
enough.
Failure. Suit yourself.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, it seems like dude's capable of really dealing with it, right?
Embark.
Don't worry, you got me.
Picked out your bait yet?
Good scenery here, Doctor.
I'll try.
Fuck.
Don't. Nothing can match
Misclicks.
the set of despair.
I am your shadow.
Wait.
Boss,
What happened just?
I
Get up.
think we should probably run.
What tripping? What the f... Am I actually hallucinating right now? What the fuck just happened?
We're going.
I'm here to help.
Picked out your bait yet? I know where. I will sink your corpse in the shadow. No one will find it.
Gather around me, guys. I will protect everybody. Here's something yummy for you.
Don't keep me waiting.
You really think you'll get away?
Right, where does she go next? Okay, she comes out here, yeah? Okay. Okay, I thought she came out here first. So she comes here, then she goes down there. Or does she go down here? Down here, out here, out here, out there, is it? Can't remember. Oh, is that what he does? Is when you got see. I didn't know that about Jay actually. I thought I was tripping then. I was like, what? I don't use him, do I?
That's not my special thing.
And that for just
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Okay, so
Here's something yummy
we
for
try
you.
and drop you instead of all PP down there. We can get all PP down then, yeah.
I could have fulfilled my role better.
Dude's on the hourly rate, yeah. Dude's like, fuck this. I ain't getting paid. I'm clocking out.
Embark.
It's fair. It's fair. It's fair.
Online.
In fact, everybody else gets work to the bone, if I'm honest. So, you know.
I'm listening.
Yo, Ken, what's up, dude? So for that reason, we want to make sure bro goes in second, don't we?
I have to get serious now. I will protect everyone.
So long as you're here.
Anyone hungry?
Don't keep me waiting.
Gather up, my rats.
Quickly, don't oil into a hot pot. Meat is just perfect. Target marked.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
I'll try.
I mean, not gonna have it in time to deal with her there, are we?
Here's something yummy for you.
This execution is not worth witnessing.
Activating arch humility. Here's something yummy for you.
Picked out your bait yet?
Whew, I have to get serious now. Anybody hurt?
Don't. You can't hide your fear.
Still misbehaving? Then let's kick it up a notch.
Fight through the burn, right? We'll have to fight through the burn.
That's my specialty.
Is that deployable tile below that? It is, yeah.
That's my specialty.
This is the place.
Come to me. Here's something yummy for you.
I'll try.
Listen to the doctor.
Stay calm.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
You broke bitch. Okay, we fucked up there. Okay. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad.
You really think you'll get away?
Deploying.
Okay. I like the idea of potentially stalling oh, a tile above her as well. See, I was only looking at that tile for Ines. Okay, like, I like the idea of this because, one, obviously at the minute, it's not consistently getting us to the second phase like the other strat, but I think potentially it can maybe give us a bit more survivability. Or the only problem is here, like these T-tiles, once the crystals are here, everybody's getting clapped, Joe. Ines could deal with it from here though, couldn't she? When her skill's on. Yeah, you really need to take Inez's place. Like, we're tweaking it at the minute, you know what I mean? honestly even thinking of the potential of like core or something just for the cheapness, you know what I mean? In terms of like the DP. We're doing something different here though, so we need to tweak it, like, you know what I mean? We need to tweak it slightly.
Mess up again?
Drop J for, yeah, probably right, because, like, he's not really going to be much use for the crystals, right? Because, like, the crystals shoot out 4 directions, yeah, so... You know what I mean? So we need to make sure we've got units to be able to drop down, like... I was thinking, like... That there was a reason why I brought, like, Melantha, because I had Melantha Fang at one point. I had Midnight in the squad and everything, because my idea was... Get to phase 2 and deal with the crystals, right? But obviously we're doing it a little bit different here. I think if we're stalling her at the second part, we could potentially drop Jay.
Getting this crew together wasn't easy. We better make them count.
How quick are the crystals to die? Like I say, I've got to the point where they've spawned in, right? But like, I was just leaking hard, so I never really got the opportunity to like see how quick they die and how much they do true damage, yeah. And how much damage they actually do, to see our survivability and where we're gonna have to be like placed for that. Might drop Lappy as well. What if we just... Hold on. I'm going to try something. It might not be the idea, right? I'm just purely thinking potential of surviving here a second.
Ready to go.
Right, okay. Project Red or Waifu. I ain't got them units.
Safety first.
How's the haunting going, Ken? You still try that. I'm thinking maybe put her off that actually, because obviously I know we're using that to farm the DP there. But I'm thinking let's not do that. And potentially just farm the mobs instead.
I know what to do. Don't order me around.
Do you see your own?
I have to get serious now.
I know what to put a sacred corpse in the shadow. No one will find it. Don't keep me waiting.
So long as you're here.
Arch unit charging.
Patience, slow simmer on low heat. Patience is not optional.
Whew, I have to get serious now.
This execution is not worth witnessing.
Medic's here! Here! Loading complete.
I'm listening. I know what kind of sacred
She caught the burn, that's why, didn't she? It's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
Concentrate.
Yo, what's up, ladies? Gravel calm. What's that? What's that? Gravel calm? What? Sorry, crystals. I missed what we was talking about there. It's because it's fucking. I got this. It's making it a bit difficult today. So like, if you're saying shit, yeah, and I'm missing it, guys, I do apologise because having it on normal lights and dates proper knocking me out because I'm saying stuff and then your replies are coming so late. I'm like, I ain't sure what you're replying to half the time. I do apologise.
The actors are all puppets of the script. So, let us sink into the night.
Let's play.
Let me dispel the pain. Deploying.
Quickly! The spare ribs have been stewing for so long. Patience, friend. Heat control, slow simmer on low heat.
I have to get serious now.
Don't. Nothing can mask the set of despair.
The depths will devour your bones. So, let us sink into the night.
Support incoming.
Right, okay. Oh, Gravel doesn't have the DPS for the crystals. Okay. Melandra would probably be a good shout though for the crystals. It's just where we use her in the rest of the stage though, unless we just use her as like a fire bait here and there maybe. I feel like Melandra would be good for the crystals. Like, what's best against the crystals? Would it be best to go like physical, or would Ascalon be useful against the crystals? You could hit 2 crystals at once, or potentially 3 if we put her in the middle, right? Like if you put Ascalon there, has she got the capability of dealing with 3? Oh, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Ponder. Thank you. Still no pass now, not at the minute. We're trying a different strat at the moment, so I'm trying to get used to it. Like, I do think the other strat is we can make it happen. Like, it's just the easy suggested stalling earlier on. Top left corner, but I thought we're struggling with DP, so I'm going to try it here and see if we can work with it. And then if not, we'll maybe potentially go back to the other strat maybe. See how it goes.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
I know what's better as your step.
Comes first.
Patience, friend. Don't oil until hot work. The heat is just perfect.
Program initializing. No need to panic. Medic's
problem is we've got these dudes still coming in, right?
Initiation complete. Loading complete.
Don't concern yourself with fighting, you're still wounded!
Fucking bitch!
No one can see me.
Maximum nice special.
Support incoming.
Son of a bitch. Oh. Alright,
They only remember my blade.
let's take the one to the mini. Let's take the one to the mini.
The actors are all puppets of the script.
Oof. Better get overrun by burrs, it me.
Doubt your bait
Better
yet?
get overrun by burrs,
I
fucking
know
bitch.
What to do. Don't order me around. No need to
Okay, alright. Okay. There's a lot of crystals. There's a benefit to taking on Tal there. Yeah. Went a little bit on the panic deployments, right? We're gonna be able to really retreat. Well, we could retreat you actually, couldn't we? We could down Okay, alright.
I'm here to help!
You see your own face in the mirror. So, let us sink into the night.
Doctor, let me do it. Whew. We're counting on you again today, little apple.
I'm listening.
Yes, lift your voices. Sing for me! Sing for me!
Don't
Yeah, but shit.
let a sacred corpse into shadow.
Actually, I don't know. I'm just curious about what we can do. Obviously, being clearing this age, I'm curious about crystal situation here.
This execution is not worth witnessing.
Medics here! Here!
Don't keep me waiting.
I will protect everyone! I'm over here! I'm over here! Listen to the doctor!
What's to do with these crystals, don't we, Mum? Is Mountain capable of dealing with fucking crystal?
Guilty will be punished.
That Burn's about to murder Susaru, isn't he? I mean, they're, Eek! 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 Okay. What have we got now? Last part now she comes to, yeah. This is a she moves to the middle now, doesn't she, if I'm correct? Or does she go down here? I can't remember exactly. Okay, you know the bears? The wave of bears. Are they dictated by when she gets to the middle then? We ain't gonna be able to stall her there. Okay, so she goes there. Okay. I'm just waiting to
Picked out your bait yet?
I'm assuming so, yeah.
I know what to sink your corpse.
Those bears, because last time the bears were here way earlier than this. Right, so are they dictated by the time she gets here, or is it something different?
I'm here to help.
I know what to do. Don't order me around.
They destroy the cells when they set them off, yeah. Okay.
You'll get what you deserve.
We just fucked with DP right now, ain't we, though? Okay. Stacked by phases, a spawn timeline for phase 1 and one for phase 2. Some are tied to phase 2, they only spawn when Tal reaches phase 2. So is it by a health then or something? Because why haven't those bears stormed us then now? Because last time they did and we wasn't alive this long in phase 2. I'm assuming, was it dictated by the damage we did to her? Yeah, that spot up there in regards to the crystals is actually decent, right? It might be a good place to try and hold her down. Because as you say, we can only get hit by the one, right? Only the one crystal reaches that spot, doesn't he? If we could get all BP down here and a healer here, she's not going to get hit by a crystal at all, right? Or do the crystal beams have a bit of AoE on them? Like, all PP here and a healer here wouldn't get hit by these, would they? You know, she make an unnecessary deploys where it has no value other than cost you DP. Yeah, they're panic deploys, aren't they? Really? I'm cognizant of that. At the minute, I'm trying to gauge the stage, because I know I'm not clearing in this run. So I'm just trying to gauge what's happening in the stage at this minute, so I can plan for further runs, you know what I mean? Healer gets hit by the other. Oh shit, yeah, there's one here as well, yeah. Fuck, yeah. My bad, I didn't notice that there because the, okay. Okay, yeah, I see now, I see. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't notice it because the T ain't glowing, is he? So I was looking straight past he. So these alternate then, yeah. Yeah, I see now. Man, I fucking hate this delay. I hate this delay, chat. It's so annoying. Okay, alright. Yeah, I can see it now. Yeah.
Did anybody get hurt? Doctor? Is the doctor okay?
This stage is just nasty. It really makes... This is what I love about it, though, right? This is what I love about the game, man. Like, it might be painful to watch sometimes, right? And be like, what's he doing? Don't, you know? But I love this. Like, this, if we manage to do this, yeah, this is going to be so good. You know what I mean? So good. The bear rush happened because she leaked. What do you mean? Took care of the dogs. Did I? Was I too locked in on... I didn't notice. Yeah, he still survived the nuke, which is a good step. Well, do you know what? Like, even though that was messy, I'm kind of happy we did that because we've kind of switched to a different tactic mid-stream, haven't we? Really, because we were going for that centralized tactic of just crossing over hills, which was working. You know, it was getting us to the second phase, but then we were struggling with all the bears and shit. Yeah, leaking counts as a mole song, right? Okay. And then we switched to trying to hold her at the top corner. Then we've switched to trying to delay the hold a little bit. So it's like we're doing... what's up as well, Glitter? Welcome to the stream. We're doing a little bit of something different here. So I'm just happy that we were able to get that far into the stage there because we had to try something totally different, right? It's just about getting that checkerboard pattern staggered. Healers covered for the fire storm, right? And having the units to then deal with the crystals, right? I think we might need to bring in... Maybe we drop Mountain, even although Mountain was quite useful at the start of the stage. Maybe... Is Korra capable of holding it down on this? Or is she just going to get melted? Nah, I've not got Spectre. Yeah, was I? I was locked in. I was like, wait a minute, where are all they? Yeah, okay. Well, that's what I was thinking with Ascalon. Target the bottom right crystals. So what, you thinking... What, like Ascalon here? What's the pattern to how they come in as well? Gonna need help, it's like a wet fart. Can lap all two with S1 target the crystals? I would imagine so. I don't know. I would imagine they're considered a non-moving enemy, right? But it's the RNG of it, right? Ascalon, yeah. I was thinking earlier, Ascalon here. Like, if we get into the position where we need to be, like here, but yeah, like Ascalon could potentially help out here, couldn't she? Because she could deal with all three of these, can't she? Put her facing this way, she can deal with all three. Yeah, no, I know they exploded. I was more looking at the pattern of activation because they're not all activated at the same time, are they? That skill one will hit the crystals. Yeah, it's the thing, and it's the RNG of a skill. Like, it's you know, don't you remember when we was trying a skill one initially when we was trying a R88? It's just like it hit everything but the fucking drone you wanted it to hit. Now, obviously, you've got more crystals, so You know, but like the likelihood of it hitting the one where you're already targeting with another unit, you just know what's gonna happen, right? You're gonna put somebody down to destroy that, and she's gonna be like, "Hey, I'll help too," you know. You just know she's gonna do that. Like, I'm here, I'm helping. Let's do this. Let's both fit it right. Yeah, they do, don't they? The thing is there a potential? You know, like if we did like manage to stall here with all PP and Susaru. Because these two were on, I think, well, this was off, right? Oh no, this was on. This wasn't on, was it? These two weren't on. So is it the... I'm just thinking then, is there a way to have potential crossovers for the healers? This is probably way, like, it's not going to be possible. You probably need 36 fucking units. But you know what I mean? For when you don't destroy the crystals, at least there's some potential for the healers to cover each other, maybe? Create a daisy chain of healers? You know? You know? How do camouflage units take no what from that fire? What's he? Use gummy to heal all BP. Yeah, could do, couldn't we? Could throw it down behind him, couldn't we, really, to be fair? What if we like that? You had Ascalon targeting this, right? Somebody to target this. What if you had like Susaru down here healing Gummy, and Gummy in turn healing all PP? Do you reckon that'd be possible? That way then, potentially, we're still going to need 3 healers. We're still going to need to keep the 3 healers. Because we need the other 2 healers here to keep everybody alive over here when the shit kicks off, right? Or, nah. Could Silence alone keep the 2 guards here? I don't think she could she? Or tea applesauce, maybe? You know what? Healers only. Let's do it. New meta strat. The more healers you bring, the less damage E2 has will do. E2 Lisa will do. True. Honestly, I'm at the point now, right? This feels genuinely clearable. Try get Gladiashes 3 in the Undertides event. This honestly feels clearable here. I just feel like some fine-tuning here. Really try to block her here initially, and then try to hold her down here. Just as soon as we drop her initially, we'll have to pull all PP here. So we can get him back in when she gets to here. Potentially maybe just stall her with some cheap units, potentially. Be a bit of a waste of DP, but get Myrtle back in as quick as possible. Start printing DP. You know? The applesauce on skill, could you reckon? Got me healing is great to D2 M3 and moduled like ever. Can Yato replace J for less DP? What's Yato's DP cost? Because we have got JE1, so he's costing 5. rotate medics to keep him alive. Yeah, we could do. We could do. Because in that situation, then we could break it down just having one healer over here. Then these guys do the thing. You know? If we switched out the applesauce after the 5 thing, brought silence over here. I don't know, maybe. I'm just thinking of the drone usage. Now we could... want to try and keep silence in, because then if you keep silence alive, right, it's like having an extra healer for a decent bit, right? So you want to try and keep her alive and rotate through the other healers at that point, right? And then you can use the drone as a little stopgap, like panic deployment, like say, like if Gummy gets dropped or something, right? Okay, alright. Tomorrow, I think, you know where we said we were going to do a react stream tomorrow? I think we're going to do that Thursday. I think tomorrow we have a lock-in stream. I might start a little bit earlier tomorrow as well and just lock into this stage tomorrow. Really go at it, really see if we can beat it. Or at least be at a point where we're like, even if we don't beat it, we've got everything locked down and it's just a point of like getting everything right then, you know? Because like we're still at the point of like working things out now, aren't we? You know, I think if we can just get to that point maybe tomorrow, not be clearing it, but just be at the point where we're like, right, we'll you know, we're able to just it's just a matter of timing and stuff then, like. No, he's locked the fucking, yeah, I'll beat it, I'm sorry. The problem is you create it then front line and then crystals become a problem. Exactly right, exactly. So we've got to make sure we get an Ascalon in to deal with those crystals. Like, Melantha would probably be really good against the crystals as well, wouldn't she? Do you reckon? Like, what if we dropped Mountain and brought in Melantha? The only problem is he's that early bit right with the 2 blocks. Because Mountain is quite good considering he's low cost. He's really good to get out at the start to use as a 2-block character, right? Maybe do some locking, a bit of slop here and there when you need a little break. Yeah, we could do. Just start off, lock straight in, and then, you know, if we get burnt out rather than rage quit it, we do some react slot maybe. You have Tal almost down, but waves are still your problem. He was late to the stream since you stayed up late. No worries, man. No worries. Welcome to the stream. We still haven't cleared the stage anyway. We've definitely made progress. And I'm quite happy with the progress we made today. I know it might be like, dude, you're nowhere near clearing it, but we've changed the strat. And I think we've got further now than what we were with the prior strat. Right? I still think I could clear it the way it was before, but I feel like this is a bit more dynamic, this strat, right? It gives us a little bit more flexibility, where, like, we were just, you know, holding on for dear life for the other strat, basically, right? Taggy is also really good for the crystal, right? Yeah, I think that's where we're clearing. We just tweak things slightly to be able to deal with the crystals, right? That's what we gotta focus on in the next one. I think it might be swapping Mountain out, but just tweaking that early game to deal with them. I think I've seen that one before, yeah, the Roadman Redcoats. What? Yeah, I've seen that one. What is he like? What is he like now? He's like, stand to pussy-o. Alright then, I think, yeah, we're gonna have to call it, guys, because it's 1:30. Rosie's got a gym class at 6:15. I'm gonna go and do some cardio as well at the gym while she's in her class. The size of that shank blood. Alright then, lads, ladies, appreciate you hanging out. Guys, if you haven't dropped a like on the stream, drop a like on the stream. It's very much appreciated. Shout out to everybody who's been hanging out today. Thank you very much. Hey, look, it might not be for everybody when we're doing this stuff, right? But listen, man, this is what I love about Arknights. The struggle, man. The struggle is what I enjoy. I don't have a level, no. I don't have a level, but we can maybe level out. I'm down to level. I might level her after. I want to get back from the gym, maybe. So I need to do some farming anyway. Guys, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day. We will be back tomorrow, so we'll try and get live a bit earlier tomorrow because we was late today anyway. So we'll be back tomorrow. More JT8-3. Maybe a bit of slop if we get our ass kicked too hard. Thursday, I think we'll mix it up and we'll do some reacts and some content. So if you've got some bigger videos for Thursday, let me know and we'll watch some stuff. So yeah, we'll watch that Arknights 6-star video as well. I want to check that one out that Mr. Comment uploaded. So there's a plan here. I can't say for the word, but it's possible. I'll say yeah. Yeah, I'll do as well, man. I think it's possible. I don't know what the rest of the stage has got to give me, but honestly, you know, I see the light. I see the light, chat. Okay, I see the light. You're all good, just casual gamer. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. I'm gonna try and get some evening streams in this week as well. So Thursday we might double dip and do an evening stream. So if you guys are around, like, you know, in a couple of hours later in the week, then maybe we can do that as well. But yeah, guys, appreciate ya. Love your faces. I'll see you all later. Have a good day. Ta-ra.